Welcome back to another exciting session of Books in the North. Let's just quickly, everyone onto that landing page over there.
All right. That's good.
Ear wiggles. Okay, I had no fun.
No, oh.
Did you just turn it off?
Yeah, you can actually pause the GIFs.
You can pause it?
You can pause it. Neat.
If you want to.
Neat.
Good lord. How did... I don't...
Look, all you need to know is save a start of this, and
Yeah,
now
it says
join into it.
Much like putting images directly onto your character sheet in Roll20, I discovered a thing I could do now, and
Yeah, you
immediately
did.
began
Fresh
abusing it.
powers.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know what you should do? Boop.
Roo!
Oh, God.
It's been a while since we've had it. I need
That's
to do
true.
it.
Alright, hang on, my mom is calling me. I'll be back in a minute.
Sure.
That Philly cheesesteak was very angry with me.
That's bad as
Nice
mean of that
try.
cheesesteak. But also, welcome back. I'm just about to start the recap. Also, you might not have seen this, so 1 second while I hook you up with something.
Is that thing?
I jumped in and everyone was screaming about badgers and I didn't ask. Oh, hey,
There you go.
yes. Elf wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
But more importantly, Stray.
It was possible for Savin to do the badge apocalypse, and so he has.
I have made the Badger dimension in 70.
The Badger dimension?
The
That
badger
is not
dimension.
air
Oh,
wiggles.
dear God. The Savin has
That's-
too much...
You know,
Too much
you can...
better.
You
Jesus
can.
Christ.
I was wondering why Roll20 was asking about what videos, like what images you, and then like everyone retweeted it, but no one posted their image, and Roll20 got really upset about that. They're like, guys, we want to see your. They're like, guys, we have this feature now. We'll show us yours, and then it got a ton of retweets, but no one showed. And Roll20 got really upset. It's so great.
Well,
That's fun.
they shouldn't have fucked up
Help us.
Hellfast.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the word
probably
again?
the worst thing.
They're all dancing at slightly different intervals too.
Yup!
That wasn't elf ear wiggles. That was elf ear flopping.
It was. They were being bullied, obviously.
Yes. There is one true elf ear wiggle, and that's Diedrich from Rapid Lotus War GIF, which is drinking wine.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's fair enough. Okay, regardless.
I've returned.
Hello, returned. When last we left off, our intrepid adventurers went into the Barrow, a place full of song and magic and wonder. And they explored it pretty well. They did an okay job. They kind of spanned up the bard portion of the singing dungeon. But, eventually they made it to finding the piece that they were missing from the forge. And then Athia separated herself from the other two and freed herself of bondage. Very selfishly, and is a step closer to an alignment shift. But, whatever.
That's fine. I'll work my way back.
And then, after having, got what they came for, they continued their little look around and discovered a riddle room. A room full of jade portraits. And now the bardic woman is, watching you, chilling out. And, you've been presented with this riddle. In birth, in death, in passing and passage, these are the people of presence and power, with gifts for the heartfelt seeker and punishment for the greedy defiler. A reach into the portrait is a reach into decision, and there's no turning back from this. Seat yourself upon master's chair and look upon their faces bare. There is Avaricious the Blue, who was born on a Monday, dead on a Wednesday, and breathes life into himself on Friday. And then there is Vicarious the Pink, never born, always dying, never dead. They watch and care forever. There are 4 blue infants, 4 pink infants, 2 blue adults, and 2 pink adults. Behind the throne is a doorway beneath the balcony, which leads to your prize when the reaching is done. Now, the party has had time to go over this, and I'm interested in hearing any theories that you might have developed about this riddle. Don't jump in at once, however.
Just
I mean-
crickets chirping.
I mean,
I
I've
hate
thought on
riddles.
it, but I never came up with something conclusive.
Alright, then it's up to Bastian.
And you're the only thing to have an idea of reaching in, so
Alright, shall rub my hands together, reach over Maddie because she's tiny,
No.
and reach
No,
into the portrait.
Maddie is welcome to try and stop Bastian from just like reaching straight in.
I got diamond nails. Your balls are not.
yeah, and he's got
His balls are onyx.
He's got onyx
Onyx
flesh.
Yeah, I've got onyx flesh
Yeah.
and elven mail. Bring it, slut.
Sure.
Yeah, he'd probably be into that.
So what do I roll for this?
An attack roll?
Yeah, if you'd like to
Presumably, if you want to actually stop me from doing something, it would be athletics to grapple me. Because even if you hurt me, I can still just do the thing anyway.
That's a good point.
Athletics. Oh yes.
Yeah, athletics.
So good at.
It's okay, my strength has been drained to a -3. I'm
See,
sure
yeah.
you'll do great.
Is that low?
Well,
Yeah, well, my strength bonus is a -3.
Yeah, if the strength was a -3, you were dead.
woo.
Well.
Roll you then.
Luckily, you're an incredible fucking noodle
Eh.
baby right now.
Eh.
Bastion, you
Eh.
try and she like pushes your hand, you have a little slap fight, and you're forced back.
Ah,
At least
Damn
tell
it.
us
So
your
they went away with a
reasoning.
short rest.
the reasoning is simple. It says that there's punishment for the greedy defiler, and one of these portraits is named Avarice. So we must choose the portrait that isn't that one.
Can't find fault with that, really.
Seems
Elloe,
too
give me an
obvious.
insight check.
Man, I'm trying to.
Oh,
I'm
Oh, you're
trying
trying
to
to
write
yeah.
something.
Madeline,
I've
you can
been
give me an
typing
insight as
something
well,
for a
but
while.
with
Hang on.
disadvantage.
I'll
That's
do an
fine.
insight check. Hang
Oh,
on.
why
I
disadvantage?
can't hear shit.
Because you're harder to see it.
I'm
There is a person in the way.
in
You want
Eloise.
Elloe or Madilyn, their pets.
Sorry.
You can't see the
what?
person to insight.
Oh. Never mind then.
Oh, Elloe's in the way. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Shit.
That was much better than I thought it was possible for me. All right, I'm doing
Yeah.
well, guys.
Okay, so the Elven Bard is grinning, and for a moment she barely shook her head before noticing that she was being watched, and went back to standing still again.
See, she grinned.
I mean, we don't know that.
And
exactly.
shook her head, but
Well, it's up to Elloe to tell us that or not.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everyone seems to be in
Madilyn saw
agreement.
it too.
No, I didn't.
No, she didn't.
no, with a 14, just about.
Oh.
So it's up to one of you two to say something. Otherwise, the retard brigade here is going to go on.
I'll step up to that. I think there's a flaw in your plan. It might be too obvious.
Well, I'm open to suggestions, of course.
Wait, can I rub heads with Athia?
I mean,
Of course you can, it would be
yeah.
adorable. Go ahead, rub your
Would be
heads against each
adorable.
other.
I'm willing to do it.
Aw.
Okay. Let's see. Let's
Rub,
rub
rub,
heads
rub.
together. Let's see if we can spark some. Let's see if we can do some spark of genius right now. I would like an assisted intelligence roll here to see if we
Oh,
can
yeah.
figure this shit out.
Sure. Question, Scout, would Bardic Inspiration work with this?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You are, in fact, wishing to inspire brilliance in Maddie, I would say.
Yep. All right. So that is,
Okay.
I think, a D6 at this level still. Yeah, D6.
Okay, so let's see if we can see. This is with advantage.
Nice.
That's a low roll.
That's
But
fine.
Hey.
bitch.
There you go.
All right. Okay, then. Pay attention to that very first line. In birth, in death, in passing and passage. If you were to take it as former latter, it would mean that birth is passing and death is a passage. Now, Pink apparently watches and cares. They could be thought of as a heartfelt seeker. Pink is vicarious. The vicarious is to live through the experiences of others. So maybe you need to look for a Pink that has been watching over a Blue, a being of avarice, for the whole of their life. And apparently, avarice doesn't live long. They are born, they live, and they're born and they die very shortly. I'll add this clue in. There's one that was written up.
Like gnats.
Born on Monday, dead on Wednesday. So
reborn on a Friday.
Wait, isn't this one an adult?
That one's an adult,
That-
but
yeah.
has
That
it
one's
been?
Oh.
Has it been going watching over Blue for the entirety of their lives?
yeah, we need a blue infant facing a a blue like adult facing a pink infant. I think first of all.
What's this one then?
Or a pink adult facing a blue adult,
Yeah,
which
whichever.
you're right in line with.
Actually, wait. Hey, Kellin, come here. Kellin.
Guess what?
Could you figure out where their eyes are looking? Because it might not just be that they're facing, but it could be that their eyes are angled differently.
I could roll an investigation check if that's for that.
Could you
Yeah.
guys? Could you guys? If you could,
Give me a persuade with advantage. Stray?
Yay?
Yeah.
No. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, you got advantage.
Oh.
14. You know what? She will smile faintly before jerking her head towards the direction of the other side of this building, where she has a bedroom that you're aware of. Just yoink the two of you. Doot!
What? Son of a bitch.
That
They
seems
leave
out
to go
of
have some fun.
that seems out of nowhere, but okay.
It's really not.
I mean,
To us, it seems like it. I don't know what you've been doing in the back.
Right, with that
yeah.
investigation as well. Yes, it looks like north and south portraits look over each other exactly. However, the paintings that are on the western wall here are looking down at the floor.
Oh.
Wait, where exactly on the floor?
Just like random points. Their eyes are down. It's probably like just barely, vaguely in front of them.
In other words, it doesn't matter.
You say that.
I do.
We have a
Okay.
pink adult watching a blue adult, so I guess this is it.
well, hold on.
Hold on, just before you do it. So, we're looking for a pink that's been watching over the blue for the entire life. Is that right?
For their entire lives.
Okay.
Can I compare? I would like to compare these two blue adults together. Are there any obvious differences? Like, does one have something that it doesn't have, like a brooch or a piece of clothing that they don't have, that the other does not?
No, they appear to be different elven figures.
They're
both
different people.
both male adults in like the what it would appear to be the prime of their lives. They look semi well-to-do.
How about this pink adult here?
The pink adult is looking forward with a, I don't know, a soft smile on her face.
So, any better ideas, team?
Honestly, no. This feels like the right call now.
Yeah, it seems like the only one that fits with the information that we have.
All right, I hit it.
Okay. Your hand presses against it solidly, and you remember that there's no one sat in the chair right now, so the portraits
Oh.
don't do anything.
Someone has to sit on the chair.
I got it.
Okay. And as Kellin sits down with your hand still pressed against it, suddenly you go, "Ah!" and you know, there's no longer. It feels like there's no longer a wall there. And your hand finds something.
Ooh. Is it like reaching through the portrait, or can I see it?
You can't. You're reaching blindly into it. Like, you could try and jam your head in there if you wanted, but I'm not convinced that anyone of their right mind just goes, "I'm going to stick my head in it too."
I mean,
Just
I almost feel
play-
like I don't want to take whatever's in there, because, you know, this is anti-avarice, so I'm just gonna... So you said the door or wall or whatever disappeared down here?
No. It's as though the wall your hand was pressed up against here vanished.
Oh, well, okay then. Well, if nothing else changed, then yes, I will do that. Do the thing.
Okay. You are able to grab onto a thing. And you draw out. You're holding a key.
What ho! I found the key.
Cool.
Congratulations. You have solved it.
Jeez.
Oh, thank God.
Clutch
Alright.
rolls. Oh, sweet, lovable clutch rolls.
uh,
I wonder what would have happened if
Maddie.
we'd chosen the wrong portrait.
Maybe we can ask.
You would have died, and then I would have died.
Actually, the
Not-
person sat in the chair would have been punished. So
That's what I
more
thought was
unfortunate
gonna
Kellin
happen.
there.
I
Oh.
figured I was totally safe. So, suck on that.
Okay,
Alright.
just a deep breath of relief. That, I have to
Alright.
kick you in the balls until you die then.
Well then.
Yeah. All right.
Bastian, you're the
before
main
before
person.
you do that, Elloe, give me a Constitution saving throw and a Charisma saving throw, please.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to use my inspiration because that's just what I'm going
On which one?
to do.
Oh.
I don't charisma. It wouldn't matter anyways. I have such
I mean,
charisma.
been
So a
discussing it
save or a
before.
check?
Save.
12.
Okay, cool. Elloe, you are escorted to newfound realms of pleasure because this is a high-level bard and it's doing what a bard does. However,
Fucking other animals.
yes, you will be incapable of remembering it in its entirety. It's like, it's gonna be the kind of thing that wakes you up in the middle of the night. Dreams and glimpses for the next, roll me 1d4, please. For the next 4 months, you will be incapable of like, sleeping for more than 6 hours without being immediately needy upon waking.
Damn, I wish I was that kind of bard. High level bard.
God damn it. That's
That's stuff to aspire to.
It was basically a ritual casting.
that's impressive.
It is. Yeah.
It's a top level bard ritual.
Ah, yes, the rite of morningwood.
May have
Right.
to figure that out.
So I guess that key goes to that door.
Click, click.
Yeah.
No booty is safe for the next 4 months.
The door does a hecking open, and you can see that there's like a little empty, vaulted airlock. There's a thick layer of dust here, but now that you open up this door, there's a small draft, a breeze that you can feel. as like this room here seems to have been under pressure, and then like wind blows in from behind you.
And then we all cough and hack and wheeze as we all inhale dust from it.
Yep, you all
No.
get you all get what people thought were like mummies' curses in Egyptian tombs, but it was really just like a disease from fucking lung dirt, ancient corpse dust.
Yeah, fungi.
As long as we don't
Was it
drink
fungus?
the sarcophagus juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
sarcophagus juice. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
I
still-
don't see that
I-
happening.
no,
I still
fuck
say
you guys.
we should have let them drink the corpse juice and watch them suffer.
all I'm saying is there is an actual scientific and factual reason why mummies are so rare. It's because people fucking ate them.
They were delicious.
Yeah.
Damn it! I wanted to eat that mummy.
Yeah. Like, that's why fucking mummies are rare. People fucking ate them. Like,
Yum
you're
yum yum.
horrible.
A tasty treat.
Gross.
Yeah,
All right,
so
I open the
all
door
this-
before this
all this
conversation goes
beef
on any
jerky.
longer. Let's go.
That's good. That's a good point. Let's go.
And as this door opens, I really, really wish I had a rotating floor for this, but that set piece is locked there. There is a platform, and it rotates around the room before stopping at this door here.
So
I
it is
don't have a means
okay to
for it.
walk on.
Yes, yes, it is. Tell you what,
Just- just
I'll see if I can't do you a solid.
It's a giant chest mimic. Oh
Massive
no.
chest ahead.
Amazing chest.
I'm behind.
ahead.
Oh
In-
god.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Oh, God,
God.
no.
Oh,
It was so amazing. It
Stop
shook the
that.
very foundation.
I tried to move it, but then this horrible drawing appeared and fucked everything up.
Okay.
Alright, move your tokens so I don't end up deleting them by mistake.
Backed off.
Kellin,
I'm sorry.
no, you're not. If you were, you would have done it in the first place.
Here you go.
Okay.
All right, is this
Put that
safe
shit
to
on.
walk on this time?
Okay.
Yes.
No!
You fall.
Fooled you.
That'd be-
That would have been amazing, but no. Alright, I'm just fucking with you now. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
that's
was that a
pretty-
bit too childish of me?
Just to,
No,
mo-
it's fine.
just
Alright.
to
No,
make
that,
sure,
that
I'm
there is
gonna.
empty space
Oh,
right now.
right. Okay. I
Just to
guess.
make
Yeah,
sure,
this
I'm
is
gonna
working.
give it a
I
tap.
check the chest for
Kellin?
traps before it... Or someone checks the
Actually,
chest,
no,
Kellin.
I'm just gonna fucking-
Kellin, I
I'm
assist
just
you,
gonna
or
stay
do you
back
want
here.
me to check?
Right.
Seems like a much.
Get
I'll
up
take
here,
the
you
assist.
pussies.
I know, right?
No.
Here you go. Have a guidance.
Oh,
You detect no
Kellin.
traps, but you also gain, and this might sound a little bit strange, you gain inspiration.
What?
As you look this over...
Well, I
all
got
of
inspiration
this-
last session, so I still have it. Stray, you can have my inspiration.
Nice.
Cool.
As you're looking over all of this, like this strange mechanism, you come to like an actual understanding that it is very unlikely that anyone amongst any of the people you've ever worked with in cartography, adventuring history, and all that kind of stuff has ever seen anything like this room. There is a mechanism built into this plinth, a rotating bridge, if anything, with an airlock, and you can't even see down to those great darkest depths. There appear to be no traps.
Neat.
Hmm.
Is the chest locked?
No.
Ooh. I open the chest.
Excellent. Let's see here.
And
You
this is-
find 3 tubes. They appear to be little glass tubes with stoppers in them. 2 of the tubes have glass stoppers. And the other one appears to have a cork stopper. And they are all tightly sealed with wax. There appears to be a playing card with a picture of a throne on it in a solid glass box. There appears to be a beautiful harp. It is golden and inlaid with ivory. It has thick, pluckable strings that look like hairs of shimmering gold.
Ooh.
There is a rapier, upon which appears to be mounted the head of a coiling dragon. Sorry, so mounted like the handguard appears to be the mouth of a coiling copper dragon. There appears to be a scarf, the color of deepest midnight. There appears to be a beaten metal flask. And resting at the
Oh.
bottom as well is a riding crop.
Oh my.
The beaten metal.
A beaten
Thingy sounds
metal
interesting.
flask.
That's
Gonna
that's a lot of things.
Gonna reach
Now,
in
if
and
you're willing
pick the
to, it's inside a solid glass box. It is.
Is it the
Nothing
only
happens.
card in there, or is it just like the
It is
top
the
of the
only
deck?
card. Is the only card you can see in it. If you would like to, guys, you can take a short rest and start identifying this shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
let's get it out of here.
Yep.
Okay. And by the end of that short rest, you'll have a mind-broken, drooling Elloe returned to you,
So just
and a
Elloe.
satisfied-looking bard. And
That's
she looks
just-
like she's been overdue some of that real good fuck for a while.
Bastian's a little butthurt because he was, buttering her up this entire time. Grumble, grumble.
Yeah, but then
Grumble,
Elloe did
grumble.
a delightful speech, and she was like, "You know what? Okay, we'll do the thing."
Boy, if there's a deck of many things that's scattered by card, that would be awesome. It's actually that's a cool tool.
I forget. What does the
Storytelling device.
throne do anyway?
I believe Throne gives you the castle. I think that's what Sieg pulled way back when. Or Sig,
Oh
rather.
right. Yeah, that's the one that gives you like the monster infested keep, and
Mhm.
if you clear it out, you get to become the castle lord or whatever.
Yep, yep.
Okay. So I'm going to start adding
So-
stuff to your party loot sheet here.
Oh boy.
But you discover that the 2 glass-stoppered vials contain sovereign glue,
Oh,
and the
Sovereign.
clear one contains universal solvent.
oh,
Neat.
Sovereign blue. Here's a song. Question.
2 glue and 1 solvent,
Universal solvent.
meaning 1 can't be undone.
Correct. Now, sovereign glue is fun. This viscous
Oh,
milky-white
yeah.
substance can form a permanent adhesive bond between any 2 objects. It is stored in a jar or flask, the inside of which is coated with the oil of slipperiness. When found, it contains 1d6 plus 1 ounces. These are 2 5-ounce containers. 1 ounce of the glue can cover a 1-foot square surface. It takes 1 minute to set. Once it has done so, the bond it creates can only be broken by the application of universal solvent, the oil of etherealness, or with a wish spell. Like, shit is hella glued together if you use sovereign glue on it.
Yeah.
And universal solvent will undo any kind of adhesive, literally any kind, ever, anywhere. But also, it is primarily the only way,
Wait.
the cheapest way to deal with sovereign glue.
Wait. Any
Adhesive.
lit. Any adhesive. Okay. Of any form.
Yeah, if it's
Okay, you said-
if it's an adhesive, then it is solventable.
Okay. Good, because you said bond there and be like, whoa.
Take
that's
that,
fucking
atoms!
Yeah, it's like, oh
What a-
shit.
Hydrocarbon is just another word for challenge.
That's just fucking dangerous.
All right.
My
the
brain
card
just
is in
went-
fact.
my-
the
I'm the
throne.
only DM stupid enough to give you guys atom bombs. What are you talking about?
The harp is called
indeed.
the Anstruth harp.
Anstruth harp.
Let's see here. Where is its details? Anstruth harp. What is
Oh, is that an instrument of the bards?
It
I
is.
think it is. Yeah.
Hey, those things are cool.
It has control weather, cure wounds 5th level, and wall of thorns in it.
Whoa.
And
You're
all of
that's-
them can do fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil, and good.
That's a lot. Wow.
And you're the only person who can use it, so enjoy.
It's true, but also 5th level cure wounds is very nice.
Yep. The
That's
weapon,
stupid,
the
it's
rapier, is the Copper Dragon's Rapier +2.
Ooh.
While attuned, it grants constant spider climb and resistance to acid damage.
May I?
Oh,
Giving
Yeah,
that
that
to
sounds like
Kellin, right?
something real good for the rogue.
Once per day, you may
Yeah.
expel a 20-foot line of acid versus your spellcasting DC. It's a dex check of 46 versus half. Again, I'll make handouts for all of these.
Wait. Spellcasting DC.
wait. So you're saying that the last owner of this weapon was a priest?
Was a what, sorry?
The last owner of this weapon was a priest.
They were a bard.
No, because they were copper.
Ah, of course. Of course. They were a Rosa. Let's see here. The scarf is called the Scarf of Night. This scarf is the color of deepest midnight and cannot be worn with armor. It provides +3 AC and has a maximum of 4 charges. Each charge may be used to grant 10 temporary hit points as a bonus action. You regain 1d4 charges per day.
Everyone looks at Elloe.
Yep, that
Yeah.
should go on our barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should.
The flask is called the Bard's Flask of Camaraderie. This flask refills every midnight. The imbiber must succeed a DC 20 Constitution save versus being rip-roaring shit-faced. However, it also heals 4d8 plus 4 damage and removes any disease effect.
Wow.
And last of all, the riding crop is a riding crop of summoned steed, brackets, legendary. The steed lasts for 8 hours, and when activated, you roll a 1d4. Depending on what roll, a 1 is a nightmare, a 2 is a hippogriff, a 3 is something called a wraith carpet, and 4 is a magma boule.
Jesus
A
Christ.
magma boule. Hey, I have that Mountain World of Warcraft.
Wow.
No. You'll give me a moment, I'll give you the handouts for these.
You forgot the card.
No, I told you it was it is the throne card.
Oh, it is. Well,
I'm not sure we get
Inside a
confirmation, but
sealed
thank you.
glass box.
I think we all speculated. You just didn't say anything otherwise.
Okay.
well,
Well-
I'll yoink that one. Thank you.
You're gonna die anyway soon, so
Yeah, might as well.
No. No, I won't.
no. No, not you. I meant Sebastian in his for the
Yeah.
fact that
No, I
Savin
won't.
wants to kill him off as soon as he's separated.
I mean, yes, Sebastian is gonna fuck off somewhere.
I'm going to
That's
assume we can't draw a card from one card deck.
You can make all the assumptions you want.
Constant
Oh,
spider
boy.
climb. Oh man, Kellin, you can death from above now.
Yes.
That's fun. That's real fun.
Now, do I have to have a spellcasting DC in order to use that?
I mean,
If you don't have a spellcasting
Yeah.
DC, any magic item that requires one just uses your charisma.
Oh,
is it just charisma?
So it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma modifier. Unless the item
It's too bad
specifies
that
otherwise.
Too bad that the scarf is armor. Would have been cool if it was like stealthy stuff. Would have been good. Just activating camouflage and just vanishes the mouse.
I mean, that's what I originally thought when I heard Scarf and Knight.
But yeah, you have discovered the legendary adventuring gear of a bard.
wow.
Of
They
one
have,
bard.
they have literally glue and solvent, a magic harp, a rapier, you know, the classic of bard weapons,
Yeah.
a no armor scarf, and a flask of shit facing.
I have a question. Can I have the glues and solvent?
Yes.
I
Are
would
you
assume
trying to
you were the
make
one
it work?
taking.
Yeah, because I just imagined like, you know, if we hate somebody, we could do some serious damage to them with just this tiny little bead of it.
Out of character, I don't
Oh my
trust
God.
Hedrah with this shit.
What?
This
You
is
don't
only gonna
trust
lead
her
to
with-
suffering.
you
Mostly
don't
for the
trust her with
DM.
the universal solvent and the universal glue.
What, are you guys
That-
afraid that it's gonna be like when bullies would glue your pants to the desk and hide?
Can't say that ever happened to
No.
me.
Yeah,
That's because
no.
I was the
No,
Bleak Knight.
but- No, I do remember the fact that you could just glue somebody's asshole shut.
Oh God.
God, why?
But there you go. Enjoy.
Do we have a handout for the harp?
No,
You can
it's
just
just the
drag
one in
that
the
out of the handout.
DMG. It should just be. Let's see here. Like,
It'll only be in the compendium if you bought the DMG here on Roll20.
I have a
weird,
question
just
for
like
the
other
elf lady.
magic items show up on here, but
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
they're
but,
part
like-
of the SRD, not the DMG.
Yeah.
Instruments to
What's
the
up, Sir
bards
Pets?
are just for
Yeah,
Roll20.
This wasn't your stuff, was it?
no, this wasn't. This was my husband's.
Oh.
He was quite the adventurer back in his time. I miss him.
I imagine you would. I'm sorry for your loss.
No worries, he is in a better place.
Can you go to a better place
Eventually.
eventually?
Is this an
I'm
elf
very
thing or
lonely.
What?
I'm very long lived.
But you're not
you-
alive.
That's quite rude of you.
Hey,
Isn't that what you said before?
I just don't like hearing it said out loud.
So why are you still here?
I chose it to watch. Now this place has been seen to. In time I'll disappear.
Then I wish you best and reunite with your loved ones soon.
It is appreciated. And she'll smile faintly and settle herself down in this chair.
Suppose that's it for us then. Let us be off.
Congratulations,
Yes.
guys.
Cool.
Yeah, we got the real
Cool.
rewards from this place.
Yeah, we got the legendary stuff.
Alright, can we
We
just
got
maybe-
shift off?
Maybe you. Maybe
Yeah.
you guys did.
We got fucking glue. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fucking fun with this.
I got
Oh
a rock.
god.
my AC is gonna be so high now.
It's like 14.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be 16 now.
Wow.
So
Pretty
Scout.
fucking good
and-
for a no
and
armor,
it's-
no shield
yeah.
mob.
So
And if we reach level 4, it'll be 8.
It's pretty fucking good.
So,
Sorry, what's your question?
what instrument was it?
It is called the Astrasdotr harp.
Amstref harp. Okay.
It has fly, invisibility, levitate, protection, evil and good, control, weather, cure, wounds, fifth, and wall of thorns. Unless it's got a level attached to it, it is cast at your levels.
Okay. So can it cast each one of those like once per day or?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just want to make sure because I
Fifth
actually
level
haven't read.
cure wounds.
Yeah, because I haven't read those bard entries. I haven't found them.
I'll read it for you. An instrument of the bards is an exquisite example of its kind, superior to an ordinary instrument in every way. 7 types of these instruments exist, each named after a legendary bard college. So you've got the harp of the college Amstreth. The following table, blah, 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 lists the spells. A creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned must succeed a DC 15 wisdom save or take 2d4 psychic. So only you can play it while you're attuned. You can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used to cast that spell again until the next dawn. The spells use your spell casting ability and spell save DC, again unless it's otherwise named. When you use the instrument to cast a spell that causes targets to be charmed on a failed save, they have disadvantage on this saving throw. This effect applies whether you're using the instrument as the source of the spell or as a spell casting focus.
Wow. So the creatures have disadvantage on saving throws versus being charmed when I use this thing as well.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
So even though this thing doesn't grant you Charm Person, if you use it to cast Charm Person, still disadvantage. It's pretty awesome.
Wait,
You
Yeah.
can see why I immediately
Wait.
get one on Cass, or got one on Cass.
wait. This thing has concentration spells, which means the item itself has concentration action.
That's
Go.
not actually how that
You
works
don't
at
have
all.
to.
No. It would still be, it's effectively one fancy spell focus with some spells loaded in it. The concentration limit would still be
Okay.
based on Athia's own ability to concentrate.
So it's a magic instrument. Does that count for anything for like proficiency wise? If I use it as like a tool thing.
I mean, I'll tell you what. If you use it as your tool for the performance, I'll give you +1, but it doesn't actually bestow any advantages to that.
Okay, just want to make sure of that kind of thing.
Yep.
Since like magic stuff works weirdly with some things.
Yeah, understandable.
All right then. Yeah, that's pretty big. Invisibility, levitate, fly, good and evil,
It's a
control.
cute little hop.
All right, that's all my attunement slots.
Yeah, I was like, when I was putting this kit together, I was like, wait a second, how many of these require attunement? Because there's no way a bard's carrying more than 3 attunement items on their person. And I checked, I was like, oh, thank fuck, the rest is not.
Cool.
A ring of attunement. It requires attunement, but gives you an extra attunement slot.
That's weird.
I mean, I think that was in Hoff's useless magic items.
I do like that. That is a fun magic item.
If I didn't have Disenchantment and Savin, I would shower you guys with that random bullshit.
It's true, we'd turn a lot of bullshit into actual, like, real money otherwise.
I can't wait for random
Or-
magic items in urban. Those will be fun.
Some
Wizard,
dumb
don't
shit.
forget. Or you turn it into dust, which you fucking snort.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, if you want to die, yes. You definitely can
Yes.
do
Death ward on you.
Well,
Or death ward or
we
whatever.
kept the puppet together by fucking foresight.
Yeah. Good old death ward to keep my brain from coming out my ears.
That was
It's like
that was clever.
that fucking watermelon.
Yeah, how good is control weather? I'm just like,
Oh,
It's
it's pretty
fucking
good.
amazing.
I can
yeah.
change stuff like precipitation, temperature, wind, that kind of stuff. You can take control of the weather within 5 miles of you. You must be outdoors. If you move to a place where you don't have a clear path to sky, the spell ends immediately. When you cast a spell, you can change the current weather conditions. It takes 1d10 times 10 minutes, or 1d4 times 10 minutes for the new conditions to take effect. Once they do, you can change the conditions again. When the spell ends, the weather returns to normal. Well, gradually returns to normal. And when changing the weather conditions, find a condition on the table and change its stage by 1. When changing the wind, you can change its direction.
It's pretty cool.
Very
So
handy.
yeah, this is what I meant with the whole exploding watermelon and
That is
Because
hypnotic.
keeping-
Wow.
I love it.
That's what happens when you drop a portal in the middle of something and close it. Schlorp.
Alright, let's leave. And pack
Yep.
up the forge before we do so. But yes,
Yeah, that's a
we
good
Of
plan.
course.
yes, stuff it back into the bag.
do.
Yep. Sprout seems super excited about your successes and the fact that none of you are insane or dead. Yay!
Hooray!
It was
Yeah.
quite an adventure.
I heard all the singing, it was quite funny. And then she takes a massive bong rip.
Nice.
Oh, that's alright. She got a lot from a weed wizard.
Ganjalf.
Fucking
Ganjalf.
everyone loves
Yeah.
Ganjalf.
Everybody loved
Man.
Ganjalf.
Right.
Yeah, if you come
How
back in
much
a week, he'll have a fresh load growing for you as well.
Yeah, I got 8 pounds of dankest weed.
Yeah.
8 pounds.
And lots
Yeah,
of mushroom
I got
powder
8.
for going on adventures, you guys, but in your own mind.
Yeah, I got the not 5 pounds. It's 5 ounces or doses. I got 8 pounds of weed,
Yeah.
and I have not 5 pounds of journey powder.
No, it's 5 doses of journey powder.
Yeah, I have to. Yes.
It'll fucking take you on an adventure. But yeah. So, what do you guys do now? You'll need more time to, like, actually attune to all of this shit. And, yeah, one of you
So
appears
I'm
to be
ready to
holding
get
the
out now.
throne card that's sealed in glass, admittedly.
I think we're gonna leave it sealed there for now.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, yeah, for now, let's not decide how to suddenly spring up a fucking magical fortress which is monster infested. And we need to
So
clear.
who's holding on to it though?
I am.
Bastian is.
Hashtag.
I'm just gonna tell you out of character, like any magic item that finds its way onto Bastion is going to carry pork when I'm done with them. Just gonna
That's
find some
gonna
excuse to
carry
pass all
pork?
this shit on to my actual
Good.
character.
I have it then.
Terrible.
No,
Say, but
No.
what did you say? It's gonna carry pork.
carry pork.
But why would you
Carrot
pass
window.
stuff on?
Oh,
I will find a
carry pork.
reason.
I thought you said.
All right.
You want to give a castle to
Let
the
me just-
once and future queen.
Exactly. He wants to become her major domo. Clearly, he has seen it
See,
in the
this
waves
is what-
that she shall be the queen.
Yeah.
This is what I thought you said.
Delicious carry pork.
I mean, that's not even my dick, and my dick can't have the card.
Oh, just kidnap it and have it for a science castle, fortress of doom.
Yeah, the Bastian activates it, the castle's underwater. Fuck! That's so inconvenient for everyone else.
Haha, suck it, bitches, Bastion says, swimming backwards away from them with both fingers up.
But yeah,
That's,
flipping the bird and reverse
You,
swimming.
you forget it's also full of monsters, so like tons
Yeah,
of
you go alone,
and
like,
everything.
miscalculated.
I'm just gonna go find a bunch of sea elf adventurers, and that'll be the next 71 shot.
Yeah, that'll work. That's a good idea.
Fucking Castle of the Crab People. Here we go, guys.
Oh, I'd get a chance to play a shirk. Shirk.
That
Spelled
sounds
correctly,
really,
of course. Shirk.
that sounds actually really fun.
And another excuse me to bang Kina. I mean, play a shark. I mean that.
Look, there's never not an excuse to try it.
What's
true.
banging Kina or playing a shark? Never mind, the same
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
What?
We love you,
Nothing.
Kina.
Don't worry about it.
That's
Don't worry, we're just gonna stretch a couple of holes here.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
it's okay. You'll enjoy it.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Leave.
Leave it?
Wanna,
Yep.
You gotta make like a tree and leaf?
Yeah, because we have to
Yeah.
go find the next part of the stupid forge.
Yep. And that's in the part of the country that doesn't like my family.
Which is
What?
Yeah, because I imagine like everything like west of the Ashenholds is probably not too happy with like the past 3 generations of my family.
Why? Why
Who
not?
are you?
Who are you?
Well,
Good question.
past 3 generations were kind of big players in the whole tiefling revolting and getting up away from slave races.
Right. So why would anyone hate you?
For that exact reason, yeah, for being part of the family that got rid of all their slaves.
So what you're saying is people who are evil and therefore don't matter hate you.
I mean, yes, but the fact still stands that people would hate me over in that part of the country.
Well, they can just take it up with our collective fists.
Good to know.
Hooray! Sprout announces, guiding you through the woods.
Hooray indeed, little one.
The journey's taking longer than you would expect, but that's because every now and again she gets distracted by a cool thing she sees.
That's fine.
But out of character, I just meant. I'm trying to remember who was who with the voices again.
What? Hedrah, if you're
Okay.
hearing voices, you might need to.
Did you
No,
did you
which
take
one
some
are
of
you?
that
Because-
journey powder?
No, it's Kellin. I know it's the mouse, and then
Athia is Borka.
Her,
Titty
Yeah.
Borka.
her
Yes, but
picture is
that
literally
voice-
right
yeah.
there.
yes, but that doesn't fucking help me because I still haven't attached the voice to it.
Oh, right. So you're not used to
Oh.
the actual Amxal speaking.
Yeah,
God, who are you
I'm
even,
not
Angel?
used to it. So
I am many people,
Yeah.
Oh.
That one there. That one there's your
Okay.
titty mark.
for I am Legion.
okay.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's the Legion I would like to be friends with. Oh, and then Kellin spits acid up your asshole. Take that!
No, I'm
Oh,
just
God.
testing that, of
Don't
course.
worry.
I don't think I'm
Don't
attuned yet.
worry.
Not
If you had time for a
yet.
short rest, you would be, but you
Yeah.
haven't, because
Yeah.
the first short rest was used to actually identify all this
It's
stuff.
okay. Presumably, we're going to take a long rest either in Grandest or the Dryad Garden.
It will probably be like
Yeah.
late evening by the time you make it back to Grandest.
Perfect.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Which is- I can drop all this stuff off at Grandest and have a staff made.
Yep.
Yeah, you could.
Speaking of, it hasn't been a week yet,
A
right?
staff meeting.
Nice. Sprout's gonna go chill out with the others. Have fun, guys.
Bye, Sprout.
She's
You're
just
most
she-
helpful.
She does the runaway where people have their arms up in the air so they're flailing behind them. Yay!
The Narukard run.
Yeah, no, but their arms are up instead of back.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Sprouts are good.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yes, that one. Everyone loves Sprout. She's a good girl.
She is.
Best guide in the forest.
Question. On the big map, are we going down to Ashenhold and then around, or are we just straight
That's up to
crossing
you
across?
guys.
Yeah. entirely
Let's
up to us.
not go to Ashenhold. Actually, it's probably shorter anyway. Well, there's a
You want to
crossing
go through the?
here,
You want to
right?
go through that? Yeah, no, yeah. There are like bridges and stuff around here.
Then yeah,
not
let's
massive
just
ones.
go.
Yeah, up here. The
do-
bridge is up here.
No, there's
Oh, that's a
bridges down here.
huge bridge. But like there are like normal ones for crossing these smaller channels as
Yeah,
well.
it's
They
like
Yeah, you can just like ford the river.
170 miles this way versus like 205 this way. So yeah, let's just go across the island.
Yep. But also, we
Mm,
don't go this way. Never again.
Never. You don't want to go to Eldile, the place that just fucking gives you ranks of exhaustion and steals spell slots off of you and hit dice maximums.
Absolutely not. If we can avoid it, we should avoid it.
okay, so 120. Ah, fuck.
And perhaps when we
120.
get near Stronghold, we can find someone who might know something about elven ruins in the mountains, or in the mountain kiln. Either way.
Perhaps. I imagine the Mountain Kiln would be more familiar with their land around them than the Stronghold.
Yes, but as you said, full of racists.
That as well. That's true.
I am excited for this spider climb.
That is incredibly useful for a rogue.
Yeah.
Back over to here. So I believe someone, now that they're back in town, owes a certain lusty bard sorceress dinner.
Yes. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we left?
Bastian, you can have inspiration. You,
Yay.
put it in there. You really stuck your dick out, and it didn't like betray everybody. Let's go. No, don't do it. I'm concerned now. Is it just they're like, no, well, obviously Savin doesn't deserve any inspiration.
Shut up, you dicks.
Elloe, you will have disadvantage on this, by the way. You're still tied off to getting your mind blown. Of course, it's not going to stop you. All right, so Maddie, gonna go have din-dins with Mother Dearest.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Madilyn, sorry. Well, the rest you do. It's late evening, so like some shops are still open, but not for massively longer.
I'm going to go to the bar, and I'm going to get myself a nice buzz before I go to sleep.
Sweet. So the Grand Knight probably isn't there at
Damn
the
it.
moment. I'll just throw her in a room. Gregory, however, is sat in a chair.
Sorry, Gregory, you're not my type.
It's
I'm
fine,
gonna
no,
sit in the
Gregory's
bar
type either. He
and-
likes his elven males to look like elven males.
Wow,
And
hey
a tune.
now.
He's a cockstar. Take your shirt off, get laid.
Not even going to dignify that.
I'm gonna attune to this rapier.
Sure thing. It takes some time, but when you finish, there's this like just like coppery taste in your mouth. Yum 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 yum.
Stop snacking on pennies, Kellin.
Snacking on delicious pennies. Mmm.
No, Kellin, no.
Actually, I have an important question. Is Viv actually a whore? Does she accept?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she absolutely bangs for
Yep.
money. She fucking loves it.
Is there a price listed outside, or?
Like 10 silver a turn.
Oh well.
10 gold. She's a classy whore.
That's true. It's probably 10 gold these days.
Yeah, that's
So
probably.
she's currently having dinner, so...
Yeah.
She is having a delightful
Yeah.
family
If
dinner.
you
I
come
think
and
Bastian
visit-
like goes
if you
up
come
there and is like,
tonight,
ah,
I am
damn
going
it.
to beat the crap out.
Yeah, Bastian tries. but
Viv
then
can't
fails.
say no, but she really doesn't want dinner interrupted.
It's true. That's the reality as well. Because of her floor, if you turned up and be like, I'm down to slam, she'd be like, fine, a quickie. She wouldn't be able to turn you down, but...
I won't be that guy. Instead, I
Yeah.
shall try and find a nice redhead to hook up with in town.
Sure.
That's a
Just-
good
I
plan.
mean, this is real pretty redhead over here with with big
I
ears.
mean, yeah, if Kellen's
I
down
mean-
for it, but I don't think he.
I mean, he's not gonna. He wouldn't say no, honestly.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. Okay then.
It'd take some convincing,
Yes.
but he'd probably be down.
And up and down
Just
again.
checking.
Oh, yeah.
Just checking if giant murder lady is in here.
Giant Mode Lady? Nope.
Okay.
She's not present at the moment.
Kellin is by, actually.
Good.
Well, now
Well,
we
of
know.
course he's by. He's by the table.
Yeah. I mean, it's trisexual, as in I will try anything sexual.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
honestly it,
but-
actually.
Yeah. Okay then. Bastian, you approach this charming redhead. She's got cock eye. She's eyeing for cock.
Oh well, in that case, let me just throw the old persuade down.
Yeah.
By whipping it out.
Do. Oh! Got some backed up charm.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you, you've been a beautiful audience. Oh, disappears.
How much is her room for a night? Like a silver.
It's fine, she's gone.
Okay,
and you can
excellent.
certainly have use of it.
Excellent. Back to my old Fen and D days, which is bumming in rooms off pretty girls.
Speaking of bumming, you're looking. There's no sneers on this cute lady, but whatever.
That's fine.
Have you ever thought about putting it in the other hole? No, why would I want to get her pregnant?
Exactly.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The picture is still great. The expression really sells it every time.
Ah, yes.
I am defeated.
And the fucking file name being Savin Anal PNG is still the best.
That's why I saved it.
Ooh boy.
Well played, good sir. That is the face.
Not sure if fucking with me or not.
Just fucking
There's a
you.
dog behind you. What does it look like?
So, is anyone taking this Scarf of Night? Is
Elloe, because
Oh,
it's
that's what I hoped.
an unarmored scarf.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good for barbars.
It's fucking excellent for barbars, and they're not wearing any armor.
I feel like Scow won't regret giving this to me because I always attack recklessly. So it's just gonna
I get
be,
plenty
Oh.
of chances.
oh hey, yeah, you have 18 AC. Pity I rolled 22, 23, 20.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I give you my help action every time.
Oh, then I don't have to attack recklessly. It's true.
Yeah?
Yeah. Say, Maddie, what's your usual like go-to food and drink?
Whatever I could scrounge up.
Yeah, but now you got money, and she's got quite the selection.
What is there to eat?
There is stew, pies, roasted dinners. There is little fruit selections. They have nice salads here. This is probably one of the few places you can get a
Yes.
decent salad.
Cool.
And
I've
also lots
never
of rice
tried this
meals.
stuff.
Because the Borelands to the west of here is where rice is grown. Because they've got like nice, like paddocky kind of land.
Holy shit, good going there, Kina.
That's one fucking hell of a meal.
Whoa.
All these crits.
I mean,
today.
it's Keen, of course, he's gonna savant anything that's meaningless.
It's true, like quote unquote, it's called a pointless skill check, so it's going to be an absolute ball crusher.
Okay, then what's the name? Maddie is gonna try all the stuff.
Sweet, yeah, she's the Heaven Lady is happy to supply, and gradually fresh like plates of bits and pieces are brought out for you to take part in. Hey, Kellin, at some point that big boar dude is going to flirt with you.
Well, okay then.
Nice. Shall I do a charisma check for him?
Sure. DC 15.
All right, that seems fair. I mean, he is a charisma caster. That helps. Nope, he's not. Maybe he's had a few to drink already.
Yeah.
He winks at you with both eyes.
All three eyes.
Turns out he too is a bottom, and you both go away a little disappointed.
Dang it.
Aw.
Yeah, Madilyn and Viv have a delightful meal.
That's good.
It's even somehow enough for Sunset to consume. Yarm, yarm, yarm. Maddie gets to try all sorts of stuff. Probably one of the few times you've ever gotten to consume a rice meal. And you are told of the great wonders, to the slightly more westerly area of sushi and ramen.
Well, given that you had lice meal, but not rice meal.
Ew.
Hey, when you're poor, you fucking eat what you can.
All I can think of is oxygen not included. Fucking meal lice bars. Delicious. And if you preserve them, they got more disgusting instead of the reverse. That's the reason there's no Foxos in sight is because no one went to the Eastern Trade Isles. The land exists for Foxos.
Also, I don't recall ever having quests to go there. Yeah. We always go to the western
no,
route.
that's another continent, the Eastern Trade Isles. As in, if it wasn't orcs too, it could have been the Eastern Trade Isles, the Central jungles, which are all like Aztecian and shit, the Southern deserts, which are Arabic and Egyptian, and then the Western Chivalrics.
Well, until recently, no one could go in that ocean.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Don't worry,
Is
Stray.
rude.
Next game will be all foxes.
I don't believe you.
Just a full Foxo game. Holy shit.
I mean, look, if we've done Moo and D, we can do Fox and D.
Yay.
No, because then the DM would say, I can't let you do that, Fox.
Incredible. Incredible.
Every time anyone tried to say anything, the DM would just be like, "What did you say, Fox?"
I'd get really tired of repeating myself.
Yeah. What did that fox say?
There you go.
One time. You get one, and then any time afterward.
Everybody gets one, and then they lose. They get anti-inspiration.
Alright.
You lose a level every time you do.
Whoa.
They get
Whoa.
they get unspiration.
Okay, no, yeah, you know what? Actually, I like that. The DM gets stacking inspiration. That they can
Oh. Alright. No more from me of that. Punishment.
Punishment.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
After I attune, I'm gonna go test out this spider climb.
Yeah, sure. You're attuned to it. You know, like you get drunk as well. You just get shit faced inside a truck, do some walking.
You end up like on the roof, and then the town guard comes out like, "No,
again!"
stranger, you have so much to live for."
Well, it's more like they've already had one adventurer wake up on their fucking roof, and they don't know how she got up there either.
This time I know.
We really need to stop letting her sell that emboldened meat or whatever it is that's making them do this.
They just have a bucket that's exclusively for rainbow catching.
At least it's not gonna be Maddie this time.
Yeah. That's true, Elloe did blow a fairy. You assume. There's a big question mark about that night, because no one was there to witness it, and she was blackout drunk. Yeah, Kellin, spider climb is a permanent effect on you, so you just walk on these fucking walls.
It's not like activated?
No,
No,
Kellin's
this is a
always
permanent
spider
thing.
climbing.
My god.
This is the best.
Does it mean he can't slip?
It's true. Well, no, if there's a magical force that does it, but like a natural slippage probably wouldn't happen, like ever now. But like if someone threw like actual like, you know, grease down the spell, quote unquote, stuff that's built on purpose to make people do slip checks, then it's likely that he'd still have to worry about that shit.
But
Yeah,
still.
but now Kellin can't, go skate or anything like that, or cross ski.
I mean, he could.
I
You're
can
right, actually.
choose to, I think.
No, you had actually you have way too much friction now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Luckily, you got universal solvent. Just put them on the soles of your feet. No,
Ugh.
God.
No.
it's fine. It only works on adhesives.
That's true, but still.
Yeah, Kellin, you have so much grip right now.
Oh boy.
You're pretty sure you could walk the ceiling in high heels. You should walk the ceiling in high heels.
No.
wait. Did you de-attune from?
Yeah, he's
Did you
not on the
de-attune from
courtesan's
the-
nickname.
Uh,
That's just, yeah, I wanted to
If
see
you want
Pretty
it, you can
Princess
have it.
Kellin. It's true, Maddie. Do you want a Pretty Princess outfit? Want to be a pretty courtesan?
no, she's not
Okay.
a whore.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Need more hoes in this campaign.
Whore.
I'm honestly just trying to get rid of it at this point. I don't need it.
Can we just
Have you tried
disenchant it?
disenchanting it?
Or you could sell it.
I mean, we could sell it, yeah.
It probably, to someone who wants that kind of effect, is worth more than its like base pieces.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Viv!
Hey,
Mm,
actually,
Yeah,
I
that's a good
suppose
point.
She'd be down to getting a magical piece of equipment that literally puts her in slutwear, but it's probably not as slutty as the stuff she usually wears.
That's a good point.
True.
And also, I want to try and discourage you from trying to pawn off magical items to your old adventuring characters.
That said, this feels like a good item for Viv.
It is. It is a good item. I mean, she is someone
And-
you could certainly try and sell it to.
Yeah.
Try and sell it to Gregory. I'm sure he'd look great as a quarters. No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Hey, Grand Knight Varia.
I'm sorry. Does that turn into a giant skull-crushing hammer? I didn't think it fucking did.
Well,
Oh.
once per day.
It turns into a giant greatsword, not a hammer.
I thought it could turn to any weapon once per day.
No, just blades.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have been using it as a whip.
Wapish.
We're gonna be stuck in this town for a week anyway.
Wait, what? We are?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on a magic weapon.
Oh ho!
There's
Well.
stuff being put together, I suppose, as well. Madilyn, you wanted to get your staff made, yes?
Yes, in the morning. Well, in the next morning, yeah, I'll go and bring my stuff over to the arcanists.
Sure.
people
Also,
who-
you
the
can
craft.
take inspiration for a delightful meal with your mother.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be here a week, I think it's time I make myself good into the Arcanist area, since I am part of the guild.
Sure. Also,
Might as well.
what's Athia's surprise in the morning?
Yeah, that's a good point. What is my surprise in the morning?
A second dicking.
Haha.
The surprise is always with its dick surprise.
My 4th month curse. Oh,
Much
right,
like
yep.
Final Fantasy,
That's
where
right,
it's
it
always
is a dick.
where it's always poison. In here, it's always a dicky.
Like
It's
I said, no
always
booty is safe.
plundering booty.
Well, if we're gonna stay here for long, then somebody's gonna just work away through the menu.
Sure thing. I need the booty. Okay. So yeah, there are plenty of foods that you get to try over this time. If you'd like to literally run the gambit of expensive stuff too, you could just drop a gold for the week's eating.
What if... Now hear me out. What if I put down 3 gold?
Then
We
you could
get
get
cool
lots of
food
all of
too.
the foods.
Ah, she doesn't have any special reserve.
You know what? You're there for a week. Give me 7 persuade checks. You can try every day. We'll see how she's doing.
Okay, first and foremost. 1.
Yeah, on that 3rd day. Then 5th day. On the 4th day,
Took
you
3
speak with your
days.
mouth. On the 4th day, you had your mouth full when you asked again and had a sneezing fit. 7 more days. It will be 6 days for the stuff that's already been put in. Plus, there's today's as the next morning as well. There was other stuff put in for the making.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
you get a chance to sample 3 rare meals. Let me have a look here. Monsters, filter results, type, beast. Why the shit is this not alphabetical in all of the places?
So 7 days of downtime, you said?
Yep.
Yep, 7 days of downtime. Downtime section, where is that at?
Yeah, where
There it
is that?
In part 7 of the adventure guide.
Okay. Maddie, you are treated to a rare, octopus ink meal.
Hey, this is best, but this tastes better than the stuff I was blasted with.
Yep. You get to try. Let's see here. A meal that consists mostly of bugs, like lots of different types of like forest buggos that are fine to eat.
Ew.
That lice meal you're talking about.
Yeah, like she's not fucking picky.
Yeah, like it's the different rare meals, and this is made up of all sorts of like different insects, beetles, worms, and all that stuff. It's definitely a rare meal.
Crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Nom,
the?
nom, nom, nom.
Where is it again?
It's in part 7 in the Cold North Adventures Guide.
And you get to try bear stew.
Cold North
There.
Adventures Guide.
It's in
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
It's pinned in the Quarks channel.
It's spiced with lots of like black pepper and stuff.
Oh, nice. Something
Because
that is
otherwise the
good to
bear
have
meat
in
can be
this game.
quite. Hmm? Juniper?
I know how to cook bear meat. You naturally use, other than that, but you also use first you bait it quickly in vinegar to get out the base fat, the sourness there, you know, the hormones. Then you let it slow cook with juniper berries, which has a natural mild toxin, which is cooked off, but it helps remove all the gaminess of the meat itself.
Yep, I'm familiar with juniper.
Mhm.
Also, if it is slow cooked, you can do like thin slices off of the meat. Fucking God, what was it? You know, like pickled sweet onion.
Mhm.
Like little thin slices of that wrapped around pickled sweet onion is pretty good.
I cannot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nice contrast there.
After I nearly died from juniper berries. Ugh, I hate the taste.
Yeah, it's understandable. Juniper itself like has a very pininess to it that can be pretty unappealing. But like I don't.
Yeah,
There's only like
supposed-
one type of gin in the world that I drink. I don't mind juniper when it's used in cooking though, because yes, it's kind of important for like really like just those tough meats that you think like, oh, this meat tastes like grass, and you go, well, that's a shame. Juniper fixes those.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also the fact that you cook out the fucking toxin that's in it. It doesn't go away if you boost it up, though. That's the reason. That's why you don't fucking use it with alcohol. That's fucking stupid. It doesn't dilute it. It just doesn't dissolve it. It doesn't destroy the toxin molecule. It just preserves it. So you're drinking poison. More than booze is in itself.
Yep. Okay, so let's have a look here at everyone else's checks. So, Elloe, you spent your time drawing, but you just, no matter how you try it, those haunting images that wake you up every morning, you just can't put them to paper. It has become, it has become like an unreachable magnum opus for you. You were close once or twice, but it just isn't enough yet. It needs more work, more time. There's just papers with dicks crossed out on them all over the place.
Man, this is like a
Starts to
fucking
look like a crow's gonna come in
marine
and start
barrack.
saying forevermore. Like, just bent over this table drawing penises.
Yeah, it's look. There's so many dicks drawing here. It looks like a fucking marine barracks.
Nice. Okay, let's see here. Bastian, gathering information. Alright, what information? Are you after anything specific?
I think I'll do one gather rumors or sorry, actually that's only one day.
That's only a day. You've got time for 3.
So in that case, I'll just mark off one more GP then. Damn it, now I'm not 69 anymore. Alright. So yeah, one gather rumors, my charisma modifier is +2, and then I will research lore twice.
Okay. Alright, let's see it. Intelligence ability check with your proficiency relative to the line of questioning. What is it you want to question?
Alright, I want to question first the state of affairs in the western half of the continent.
Okay, that sounds like a persuasion, but if you have anything related to nobles, noblesse,
Okay. I mean, research lore is generally an intelligence check, so wouldn't that be history?
yes. I was going to say, well, history isn't what you want if you're trying to gather information, like things
I
that
guess
are. I
that's
take it you're after common occurrences. Yes.
I mean, the result's the same, so yeah,
Yeah.
I can just go for persuasion.
Yeah. You have to ask people instead to get this information. Wham, wham. All right, and your.
I guess I'll try again. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, scratch that. I'm going to research lore on other elven ruins in the western half of the continent, specifically.
In this case, history, religion, arcana.
All right,
any of them?
let's go with actually arcana in this case, and I'll go ahead and spend my inspiration.
Sure.
Fuck.
All right. Let's see. I'll drag you guys up on the map.
Whee.
Whee. There is. Let's see. You're after, particularly in the direction of the west, I assume.
Yeah, just like anywhere on this line.
Okay. Let's see here. There's probably one semi-close to Crow's Perch. Crow's Perch itself is one of the few places out there that have, like, at least a small population of werehawks. Most of them live in, like, the pixie villages, like, in the actual depths of the woods, but some live around Crow's Perch, and if they're there, then there's probably old elven ruins.
I see.
Yeah.
So if you ask there directly, you may be able to find more information.
Cool. And when we let's see. Wonder if there might be anything
Yes.
like in this area, because
It's possible
just
it is
guessing.
anywhere on that line.
yeah, interesting. Okay, so Crow's Perch might be the place to ask. And then let's see. I guess I get
Angie.
one more question
Ruins.
because I rolled really good.
Oh yes, of course, yes. Ask away.
Let's see. Any ideas, anybody? Didn't expect to roll decently this time. Fuck.
For which?
Information regarding or Arcana-based information that you might want to know.
I'm not going to be much help with that.
All right.
No.
Is there
Excellent.
any disturbance? Like
Ooh,
magical disturbance
know.
going on?
I know. What are the great beasts like around there? Is there any notable ones?
Now that is a good question I hadn't considered. Okay.
Only on my.
Tell you what, let's roll up a great beast. We're gonna invent one right now. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
I want to see the giant eyeball spider. Let's go.
Okay, so this is a dumb thing that I thought up and hadn't tried out yet, so we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just VO it and put one of my backups in.
I like it.
But first,
Stupid ideas.
yeah, I know, right?
So,
The little like built-in fucking compendium thing has
what
an error
could
in
go
it.
wrong? They said.
Damn it! I can't roll in the compendium. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it outside of there instead.
What, you don't want to have the players roll the what could be the beast that kills them?
Okay, so first we need the type. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1d14, please. We'll go from left to right with everyone. So, Amxal, you get first. 1d14.
All right. 1d14. A 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's a giant.
Oh boy.
All right.
So
Good
Oh.
start.
it's gonna be big. Kellin, roll me 1d2, please. It is large-sized.
Only large sized. All right. So
That's
like
fine.
an
That's not
ogre
too
or
bad.
something.
Mm-hmm. That could be anywhere from ogres to like trolls,
Minotaurs?
Minotaurs are large
minors.
sized. Yeah. Ooh, I want a Minotaur great beast. Just the beast with many dicks. Flop, flop, flop.
Okay, and now we need its types. If you remember, like they had affinities, that kind of thing built into them.
Right. You're right.
So let us see here. Okay, so we'll go with the nature next. Savin, roll me. Oh, I just realized. Wait, you're carrying stuff with an adhesive nature. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And you happen to have a magical super adhesive. You might be able to do some weird shit with some of that great beast parts you got left over there.
Oh boy.
Heh. Now you see why I was so excited.
Yes, yes, indeed.
All right,
Okay.
what do I roll?
Let's see, of all of the types of things, we will go for roll me 1d20, please.
All right, 1d is 9.
Okay.
Understandable that the German
It
rolled
has
a 9.
an armor nature.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, and what are all the elements? I can't actually remember all the ones that exist in D&D 5e.
Thunder, lightning, radiant, necrotic,
Fine.
fire, cold,
acid.
acid.
10, I think, total?
Force. Yeah, there's 10-ish. If you just look on like the resist elements potion table, it'll probably just be all there.
Okay, 1d10, Stray.
Yay.
Necrotic. And 1d10, Madilyn.
Oh, okay.
It's the armored necrotar.
It'd
Excellent.
be interesting if you got like radiance as well.
1, 2, 3. Force. Necrotic force.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. Now, it's going to have 2 specialties. These specialties are basically what I make their legendary actions out of. So one of them had like a mobility special, and then another thing used its nature. For instance, healing for one creature, and it had the other things before had like binding attacks that were crap that I never really used. Let's see here. Hedrah, roll me 2d8, please. Okay. It has an explosive attack, so it's gonna have
Oh shit.
like a bursty blasty AoE.
Of necrotic force. Cool.
All right.
And let's see here. Let's give it 1 ability power. Oh wait, no, it's an armor type. It wouldn't have a mobility power. Amxal, roll me a d2.
Okay.
Find if it's magical or physical. Magical. Okay then.
Aw.
It can cast the shield spell.
It really is the armored necrotar. Jesus.
And now it needs a freakish mutation. And I have a book full of freakish mutations, you guys.
Oh
Is it the
no.
Metamorphica?
Let's see here. Metamorphica.
This is good. This is good.
Yay!
Freakish mutation. Oh no, we got the worst one. It's a ginger.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. Body.
Well, it's already necro, so it's undead.
Alright. Pets. 1d1000, please.
Yay!
Oh boy. Thank you for killing us.
843.
843.
The last time I rolled on the Metamorphica, I invented Squeakling.
This is true. You did do that. God, where is fucking 843. Huh? Oh, these stop at 700 something, I think. Really? That can't be. Oh, that's okay. Sorry. 1d. Wait, I don't understand that.
It's the really special ones after that, and you don't want to roll those.
Oh no, there are actually some that it keeps on going. It's hard to read some of this.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
It's a little weird.
843. It is completely immune to heat, fire, combustion temperatures.
Whoa.
Huh.
And now we need it to be a freakish fucking mutant. So let's grab a let's just look up something that makes it horrifying. Something that makes it scare people.
It's a chihuahua.
It's just a giant.
No, it's a giant duck.
Duck?
Yes, it's a giant fucking duck.
Alright, now roll me 2d100
It's a Canada
saving.
Goose.
Giant armored necro duck.
I am on board with the fucking Hydra Goose coming back.
2d100
I was
saving.
thinking it too.
Fucking Hydra Goose.
Oh wait, sorry, you were talking to me.
Yes,
2d1?
2d100.
Derp, derp, derp. Hey, hey.
Oh boy.
It's a walking head.
Oh god!
Wow. Just a giant head.
With little legs.
So it's effectively Sandra Bullock. Great.
There you have it. That is the monster which exists.
That's horrifying.
It really is.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, not gonna lie.
I've seen worse.
Just gonna
I
put that in
fucking
my
dreamt worse than this.
notes to self section to build that one at some point later. Holy fuck.
Walking
That's-
head.
It's fucking Humpty Dumpty here. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I can successfully pull together some kind of horrifying nightmare beast.
Yeah.
This gigantic armored head with fucking like spurred limbs jutting out of it, spitting explosions at you and all that kind of crazy shit. Should be pretty fun. Well, there you go.
Alright
It was a dumb idea that I had to just like, what happens if I just start just pulling all these features up off the table instead of making them up myself?
I think we've come up with something terrifying.
Yeah, this is successfully terrifying.
Yep.
It's almost how many times does it cost the shield spell? I don't fucking know. That seems like that's the
Thank you.
fine tuning part. I'll figure out over time.
Wait, let me just copy this. I think I found the character. I think I found something that fits somewhat of the. What's the word again? What's the English word? The picture.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no.
Ah.
Get rid of that.
Yeah,
please.
that's accurate.
I
Seems
think it's
correct.
stuck there until we push it. I don't know.
Yep.
Does this creature also just always scream?
Of course
It
it
should.
does.
There we go.
It's in constant pain, Kina. It's of course screaming.
It's the walking head. It screams like a man. I'm so tired. I'm so tired all the time.
Oh,
Horror.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
that's the rumored beast in that vicinity.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah.
Jesus
You
Christ.
should be.
I'm glad you asked.
Me too. But
Oh.
also, Jesus Christ, what even?
Yeah.
It's not.
I love
correct.
this though. This is great.
This is a fantastic table. I love it. All right.
I'll make it into a traditional rollable table at some point, so it's just a
Yeah.
fucking button press. But
Yeah.
that's like that level of automation takes a lot more work than I'm prepared to put in at this moment in time. We'll see. Get some SCP monsters in there. Yeah, I mean it's definitely an inspiration. That and Kingdom Death Monster, all of that freakish stuff, like the Phoenix who steals time, whose body is made out of hands. That thing is dope.
Whoa.
Oh, it's amazing. And then if you look really close at the model they made it, they crafted a butthole out of hands, which is really fucking funny.
Right then. Shall we continue with downtime actions?
Yes. Let's see here. Who
Oh
else?
yeah,
was doing
Murdoch.
stuff?
Right.
I think I was next.
Sorry, Modoc.
You'll spend 6 days researching on why items can't have two simultaneous enchantments. Okay. Give me Arcana tests then, please.
Okay. I will make this first one with advantage, so I'll use up my inspiration.
Sure.
Boop.
Okay.
And second one doesn't go quite as well.
Yep, sure thing.
Oh, I didn't get my rumors.
Oh, of course. How many rumors do you get? We'll
2.
do that in a sec then. Okay, we'll get back to those in a moment then.
Yeah.
Because Athia is also gathering rumors. The chances are you're going to end up gathering the same rumors. There are only so many going around at the moment.
Yep.
Let's see here. The reason why. Balance.
How dare you?
I know, right? I was thinking, I was like, wait a second. The reason I did it like that is just for balance reasons. So now I have to fix something up.
I'm sorry for making it part of this whole entire thing of like thinking to try and make it so things could do 2 enchantments at once.
Clearly, it'll just cause a magic overload, and then neither property will work.
Think of it like interference, I guess, is the best way to do it. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Numenera. The idea that if you have too many magical items on your being, they start to interact with each other in wildly unpredictable ways. The reason you can't have more than 2 things enchanted is the same reason a person can't be attuned to multiple items, like more than a number of items. It's just because they start, like, things stop working or they get sick, and so there's these other tools detune themselves.
What?
So what I'm hearing is
What's that you say?
I should stop down this line of questioning for the future.
Please.
But what if I
Okay.
become a +1 person? Can I?
Okay. I'm sorry, Sky. I didn't know if it was just
Yeah, no,
balance,
it's
so-
the reason for it's just surely it's down to balance.
Yeah. I did not know that. I was
That's fine. It was a fair question to ask, and I apologize that the answer is disappointing. But yeah, no, the reason that limitation exists is just surely so that you cannot cram a whole bunch of enchantments onto things mundanely like any old time.
okay. A little disappointing, but okay.
Holy crap.
On to
That was a bit
oh,
of-
geez.
that keeps going.
Whoa.
that
Oh, that's so much.
Holy
no,
shit.
stop.
Oh, that wiped
Holy
out my
shit,
chat.
that was...
Did you just
copied the
copy
entire-
paste the
That
entire
was
Artificer
it.
class?
That's the whole class.
No.
In fact, I can't even. Like, it actually goes off the chat entries bar. You managed to
No.
clean. I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah,
at
it
least
does.
the nightmare fuel image is gone.
Yeah.
I just copied the fucking ability text, not everything else.
That's what you
Uh,
thought.
Alright, well, either way, let's move on to gathering rumors. I have a 4 charisma modifier.
So sorry. Now you
That's
can
okay.
clear chat at least.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. And it's just words instead of nightmares.
Yeah.
So, wasn't it?
They were a copy pasting accident. Don't worry about it, Kina.
No, I know.
All right. So you're gathering some rumors. How many do you each get? Sorry.
2 for me.
I get 4.
Sick. All right. So. Rumors. There is a rumor that the Queen of the Tieflings has found a new partner.
Yay!
Say what?
Wow.
She's finally dating again.
Good for you, Grandma.
Yeah, good for great grandma.
How about we go to Ashenhold? That sounds like a great, to say, hey, congratulations.
She's not an
She'll be
She's-
at
in,
Telngother.
right, I thought she was out in Furnace. Isn't it
She'll be
Furnace?
at either two of them. She likes to go between them.
Okay.
I thought Astra was in Infernus.
Right. Astrid is in Infernus, yes.
No, Astra. Astrid.
Oh god, names. Terrible. Astra, sorry, is in Infernus.
Maddie and Madilyn.
Whatever, it all happens. Yeah, in fact, they just move around a bunch around those fucking 2 areas. There is a rumor that the Grand Knight has been making marriage preparations.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That might be what she's
Who?
in here in Grandis to perform. You know, the big scary lady?
Oh yeah.
She is making
So I've been
preparations for her
keeping
own
over.
marriage.
That's interesting.
If it's true.
If it's true.
If true. Interesting, if true. There is... Let's see here. Rumor that there is a new trader coming up through the causeway that's being constructed.
That's an interesting one if it's true.
There is a rumor that there is a man who can make animals intelligent.
Fucking druids.
Which means we need to keep this party away from him at all costs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's probably a crossover. One of you gets one of those rumors the same again.
Yeah.
And
We
there
finally
is a
can make
rumor of a
elves
tree
useful.
that keeps exploding.
Sorry,
Keeps
what was that?
exploding?
Yep, a rumor that there is a tree that keeps exploding.
Ooh.
Any idea where?
I will mark it down.
I definitely want to go there and get me some more of these fire orbs, because they are super baller.
I mean, that's if this... Well,
And
wouldn't be
if it's true.
too out of the,
You know,
yeah, it
we
wouldn't be too out of the question to say, like, it keeps exploding due to the fire orbs.
What's your name again? Hey, but think positive. At least we could take Sebastian to the druid and make him, awaken.
And
Exploding. Well, yeah, let's hit that on our way over to Pale Field.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. That sounds like a good idea.
there you go. So, Queen of the Tieflings is apparently dating again. Grandonite Fire is preparing for marriage. There is a constantly exploding tree. There is a man granting intelligence to beasts, and one of those rumors overlap.
So we're split on a decision. We can either grant Sebastian intelligence or go to an exploding tree.
I vote exploding tree.
Hooray, it's a tree and it explodes.
Yeah, I want to see exploding tree.
Yeah.
Alright. Now then, who was having magic items made?
I was.
As was I.
Excellent. Did you keep track of the stuff you used to have it made?
Yes.
I think so.
Great.
Did it.
Now then, Kellin, I believe yours was the Thunder Whip.
Yeah.
Crapesh. Okay. Magic items.
There's two.
Okay. So. Can you please give me 1d100?
Well, damn,
Alright.
that is a 2.
That is a 2. That is a shame.
Oh no.
Now then, how many parts did you put in for this whip?
Let's see. 3 hides. Or 4 hides, in fact. One was damaged. Or 2 were damaged, though, so that was like 1 hide together. I'm like, I want to say 2 claws? 3?
Okay. And how much blood? I can't remember if it was enough to get to +2 or not.
I think it was 2. I want to say 2.
Okay, it was a +1.
You wanted to for a +1.
Okay, so it is a +1 whip, and let's see. Can you give me 1d100? Interesting. How would that effect work? Let's see here. All right. What is this one? What is this ability? What? How do? Tell me the thing. God damn it. Okay. It is a +1 whip. And once per day as a bonus action, you can activate Thunderous Smite with it.
Ooh.
Let me double check the effects of Thunderous Smite. Thunderous Smite, Thunderous Smite. The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack, it makes a thunderous boom that spans 300 feet from you. The attack deals a further 2d6 thunder damage. Additionally, if they are a creature, they must succeed on a strength save to be pushed 10 feet away and not prone. So,
Neat.
that is your weapon. Hooray! Now then. The staff.
Yes, yes.
Let's have a look here. How'd this function? Okay. A staff comes back to you, carefully crafted. You can see that it's got a lot of, admittedly quite a druidic filigree to it. I mean, it was made in Grandest, it's not a surprise.
Mm,
And you acquire a staff of healing, like the literal staff of healing.
Wow.
That's
This-
pretty good.
This staff has 10 charges. When holding it, you can use an action to expend one or more charges to cast one of the following spells, using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability modifier. Cure Wounds, which is a charge per spell level up to 4, Lesser Restoration, which costs 2, or Mass Cure Wounds, which costs 5. The scarf regains 1d6 plus 4, expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff vanishes in a flash of light, lost forever. But congratulations.
excellent. Some good items went into making.
Yeah, I mean, you went into that with a plan from the start and got all of the pieces required, including the ones that seemed quite rare and improbable. And yeah, you come up with a Staff of Healing. Believe it or not, the actual rarity of the Staff of Healing, just rare.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats. You has that.
Question:
Yes.
would the
answer.
regenerate properties of the blood have any additional lingering effects?
It's probably how those charges keep coming back.
Coolio.
As opposed to being some kind of one-shot item. Yes, it's true. On average, she could cast Mass Cure Wounds once a day, which is pretty dope.
That is pretty dope.
Excellent. Quappish.
Whoopsh.
With that, I believe
Cool, then can
you're...
I...
Yep, sorry?
Oh no, I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna just be eating all day. Like 8 hours every day. Just...
Of course, of course. What are your downtime actions?
It's trying to make the... What's it called? using the skin and some of the blood to make the improved loudening cone.
That's right. You wanted to restamp your loudener. Yeah. Can you give
Yeah.
me tools proficiency, please?
Sure thing.
Oh god.
Which
Even
one
louder.
That's with the tinker.
Yep.
Okay. Spend
Tinker
inspiration
Tailor,
on this.
Squeak and 15 is that inspiration. Okay. With an 18. Let's see here. How much blood did you put in?
I put in, because I didn't want to spend that much of it, I put in 1 liter of it. And 1 perfect skin.
Alright then. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your weapon, although it is magical, is not classed as +1 yet, is it?
No, it's not classed as +1.
It is now classed as +1.
Woohoo!
Your Loudener is now actually magic.
Oh, well, the Loudener was causing magical effects.
Yes, of course. So the thunder
That's what
damage
I'm-
was going through to stuff, but before that, bludgeoning wasn't doing shit extra. It is now. It's now also as though you were firing a +1 weapon.
Woo! So the Loudener doesn't, what's it called? Do more louder, it just makes more oomph.
Yes, there is now some.
AK doesn't add.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so it's
it was
not,
already doing
not
the.
an-
It was already doing about as much loudening as it could scientifically, but now it's actually like legitimately doing magical attacks as well. Essentially you've screwed on a +1 enhancement bonus attachment to your gun.
Sweet.
I think that seems about right. Just screw that magic right in there. Just see what happens. That's right. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. There you go. It's now tightened. It's in place. Your gun feels +1ier than it did a few moments ago.
I have
Now
a
the
+1
question is-
weapon, a +2 rapier.
Yep.
Does that affect like when we have to save against like hearing loss with the cannon again, or
Yeah, now you need
No,
+1
no, it's
hands to
more-
block it out now. It's for
You're
the
gonna
actual
actually
bludgeoning
just
part
go
of that
deaf,
weapon.
Athia. I'm sorry.
I really am. I really don't like it.
Would you like to buy some earmuffs?
Yes.
There
Wait,
go,
you mean
can
actually
buy some-
wearing ear protection might help?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like when people have guns around you, you could put air protection on.
Yeah, I will
Whoa.
drop like silver if need be to buy those.
Yeah, sure. Like a silver, really. Like it was always an option to just buy like earmuffs. You're in the cold fucking north.
I did. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah.
I will also buy some
I love
Irma.
that response.
Wait a second. Air
I don't
protection
have
was
to
up the
suffer.
whole time?
Yeah.
Scout, do I need to attune to this whip?
Yes, you do.
Okay, just checking.
Otherwise, it's just a +1 whip.
But I don't need to tune to my rifle because
Correct.
it's a +1 weapon.
Yeah, all it did was add +1 to your
Hell
weapon. It's not actually gained an attunement slot, I suppose. Oh, that's so bass
don't worry.
backwards. Whatever. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm happy with it. What's the word again? Plus, if I survive to level 5, I will gain an extra attunement slot anyway.
That is a cool feature.
Yes. Why does the fucking why does Wizard Code allow you to have 2 wieners?
Because my mum's an arcanist. Excellent. I believe that's everybody.
I think so.
That
Stray
should be
spent
it,
Stray spent the
right?
week working on her opus, and it still escapes her.
Elloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elloe was working on her art. She did 7 straight checks and couldn't beat 15 on any of them.
Spent the entire week drawing dicks.
Alright, that was the Marine barracks.
Yeah. There's like 2 images that are about sellable, but they're just not good enough. Do you even want to sell them?
She doesn't sell her artwork.
No. Okay then. So yeah, you just like none of these are right. They're not good enough.
They're terrible. She rips them up.
Okay. You eat them. Yum. I could see her rage eating her failed arts.
Poor thing.
That's brings a whole different meaning to crayon eater.
Yeah. And just like
Hey,
whole
look at
like
that,
whole
more
whole
US
fisting
Marines.
stacks of paper into your mouth.
Confirm. Elloe is a U.S. Marine.
Yeah. Also, next up,
Right.
yeah, that's right. Maddie needs to get a scope and a flashlight next. And go full tactical on your thunderous gun. The loudness.
I'm Bertha. But hey, I don't need a flashlight and a scope because remember, her goggles.
Yep, that's a good point. You actually have already got tac vision goggles. So yeah, instead we just need to get. I mean, that means your rail slot could be used. You could have a top-mounted tac light, and you go with a grip on the bottom instead. You know, whatever.
Mhm.
Less tactical, more
Don't worry,
tactical.
Yes, I actually have something planned, and you guys gonna love it if I survive.
I want to see a Squeakonian bayonet now. I want you to do a fixed bayonet.
Oh yeah, so I will do that once. I just need to get to Ashen Holds, okay? That's the thing. I just need to get there, get my shit. That's all I need to do. Then
We'll
I can
be
start
back.
doing this.
We'll be back there one day.
I hope not. That place is full of racists.
Yes.
Oh wait, Ashenholds. Yo, no, yeah, never going back to that place.
This
I
week,
was thinking-
though, is owed like a shit ton of ore that she's ordered. So at some point she'll want to stop by at least briefly to pick up that case.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're close.
For some reason, my mind went to Freelands instead of Ashenholds.
I also never go there, but
I mean, I have to go there one more time to pick up the Arcanist kit, and then I'll never go back there. Because that's the only place to pick up Arcanist kit, because that's the only place you can get from the guild.
Yep.
well, see, that's what we get for
Legally,
letting the
at least.
guild control things.
You helped make this capitalism happen last season.
Sure.
Damn it.
During the downtime, I will get my weapon silvered.
Yeah,
Second
that will
best
at
thing
least
to getting it magicked.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now what do I do? Oh, that's right. What to do now?
It sounds to me like someone wants to get themselves some kind of necrotic force greatsword. And you know what? There's some
That
walking
Cleric-
monstrous head around there waiting for you.
It's true. Probably has lots of giant teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be nice if you get some Cleric? That way you could just drain. Every attack drains, you get healed.
I mean, that the
I've seen
vampiric attack
weapons,
is a
yeah.
necrotic one.
Yeah. It's not out of the question.
Not unreasonable. It's like you can't really lose. Like necrotic, you got that life leechy stuff. Fucking force. It's a weapon doing force damage, which, as we all know, is even better than psychic for saying fuck you.
It really is.
The only ones that are able to withstand that is literally a Barbarian.
Rawr. Yeah. Okay then. Let me see how. How about a travel roll, you guys?
Yay!
What's your route going to be? Are you off directly to the exploding tree?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
take
believe so.
Exploding Tree, then Pale Field, Blip.
Okay.
Didn't we have like 300 gold in the party loot?
We split it up and gave it to people because people didn't just want to leave it in there. I
Did
thought we
we?
did.
Yeah,
did,
because you guys spent everything you had otherwise.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. At least I did. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Kellin.
I did too.
Yeah, at
How
least
much
two
did
people
we-
spent themselves down into poverty. You
Oh.
got 50 gold for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had done that.
Yeah. All right. So travel rolls. I am land vehicles. Anybody want to assist?
I'm only good for assisting for these. I don't have any good checks that help with training.
I
Alright,
don't
for
remember
survival.
what I usually did for people.
Sorry, what?
I got stealth. No,
Yeah.
I was asking mostly because.
Yeah, I'm the one who does
I have
scout
no idea
checks. You assist me, I
Okay,
think, right?
so. Yeah, the squeaks.
And I
Okay.
believe Madilyn does the quartermastery in cooking.
I do cooking. I don't know like the quartermastering. I can do with the cooking, yeah, too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
quartermastering is the one you have to do, and cooking is optional. But you can do cooking if you're a quartermaster.
Okay.
Assisting Athia in driving is just roadhead.
Yes.
And that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
Yeah. 17.
16.
okay. Let's see here. And
Tina?
Kina? Are you getting Savin? Do you have the ability to survival or cook?
I have the ability to do anything, so yes.
Okay, you can be
Sure, I'll assist.
Kina's advantage bitch. Oh, that was necessary. It looks like she pushes you out of the fucking kitchen when the time comes to cook.
Well, fine.
No, really, but this strong fish is so good for you.
Just
It's
need a
fine.
little of my seaweed.
Of course.
And
Don't worry
just
though,
get
because your
thrown
with that Squeakling in your party sure does have a magic bag full of Jello shots and fish. Okay. And a second one, Kina, for the actual cooking. Nice. Okay. So, let us go through these again. The next time the party travels through the region, the navigator gains advantage on their journey. So, anytime you're going from Grandest to Pale Field.
Cool.
Similarly, the direction of journey is rounded to 25%, so this would be like a 2.5 day journey. You know what, we'll call it 2 days.
All right.
Scout. You can't be tracked through mundane means, and you ignore the speed penalties inflicted by difficult terrain as you travel through, so you will arrive on the, like, a day and at night time quite late, if you wish to a Pale Field. Quartermaster. Every member of the party ignores their first rank of exhaustion they would gain on this journey. So if you somehow in between Grandest and Pale Field get exhausted, you get to ignore the first rank of that. And you have the baseline amount of food necessary to perform the cooking test with. And in the cooking test, your overall ration requirements are reduced by 50%, and your meal improves the party's morale, acting per the rules of a 1d4 bardic inspiration. It doesn't stack with future cooking rolls, however. So, everyone, you'll have quote-unquote a bardic on your next roll,
All right.
because you were fed good.
And so
You make great time, and you manage to save your food quite well.
and so half the rations we normally would need for a 2-day travel in.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 6 of us and 7 because of the horse or meal or whatnot.
Yep. Your day requirement itself is 7.
So we need 14 total, so back down to 7 since we only need half.
Cool. So yeah, you spend 7 nom. And you're all in hearty spirits. Of course, on the first day of your journey, the exploding tree. Okay. It doesn't take long for you guys to clear the woods of Grandest. In fact, it looks like Sprout's just chilling out with you. Like, you're like, get your cart ready to fucking go. And then you start traveling. And then you look behind you and Sprout's just sat on the back of it smoking a pipe. Last time it was a
Great.
bong. You don't know how she got a pipe this time.
I
She
will
wants to travel, that's fine.
I will go
Yeah,
sit
she's
on the
just
back of
there.
the cart with her and smoke a bong.
Alright, excellent. And with her assistance, you get through the trees nice and quick. And when you reach the border,
I
she... You're
I
also,
guess
you're also,
gonna
also going to smoke
provide
up?
these. No, I'm not gonna smoke up. I provide them with because I have pounds of this stuff.
Yeah.
I just make
I
sure the
have-
bowl is all nice. It's like good green stuff, like
Yeah,
fresh, sticky,
I
and
have-
everything
finely
ready.
packed.
1 pound of
Yeah.
dank herb, and I have journey powder.
Do you go on a journey during the journey?
Please don't take journey power during the journey.
I hear you're about to meet an exploding tree. Do you want to get super fucking blasted off your
I
board?
should not be. I have the strength of character to realize that I'm the only toughie in the party. I will wait until after the exploding.
Okay.
But Elloe, inspiration.
But also, that's if it pertained to one of my flaws, then yeah. But no.
Okay. So yeah, Sprout will travel with you guys up to the edge, and then when you're done, she'll like hop off onto a tree and wave goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll wave goodbye as well.
Thanks, Rob.
Bye,
Bye everyone.
Sprout.
Travel safe.
See you
Does she
again
run off?
sometime.
Does she run off in the distance with the corgi?
Nah, when you blink, she does that fucking. She fucking Batmans you. You look away and look back again, and she's just not there.
Every time.
Every time. For all you know, she stood behind that tree anyway, but there's just no way of knowing. She's fucking knows what's up. Okay. And then yes, you make your way onwards to the exploding tree. Now, the exploding tree itself, when you get there, appears to be more of a tree stump than anything, but you can see that there is a live fire in it.
Yes.
And more
Neat.
importantly, this tree appears to have a crater around it. The stump itself is solid and definitely looks alive. It
What's
smells like a campfire. And nearby this tree stump, you can see evidence of people having camped here. Like, there is just like someone's torn down camp.
Well, it
Like,
looks like
it's
we
not around here
found
right
a-
now.
Torn off.
Sorry, what was that?
Like, is it torn down or torn?
Yeah, torn down. Not as in like it got attacked and it has been shredded, but more like they've done their morning takedown and they've left and this is just like the remains of a camp. So you can see a turned over fire pit, and you can see that there used to be tents in some places that aren't anymore.
Right.
Looks
So-
like someone camped like right near the exploding tree.
So you said there's a crater alongside the exploding tree?
Ringing it. So if you imagine there is, if you would look at it from above, it would look as though a fucking tree stump flew from the sky like a meteor and slammed into the earth. That's obviously not what's happened, but it's got this crater around it quite oddly, and there is a fire live burning in it.
Could I make an Arcana check to see like something fucky's going along with like the tree stump?
I don't
You
think you
want
need an
assist?
Arcana check to realize that a
But-
constantly burning
but-
live tree stump is fucky.
Well, I mean more like if it's going to explode again sometime.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Give me an Arcana check, and you can have advantage from Maddie.
Okay.
Nice.
You had it.
Yeah. Needed
Yeah,
it.
it looks like this thing actually is going to pull an Old Faithful on you, and at some point it's going to geyser a fire. You can wait around for that to happen.
So it's regular.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd recommend we don't immediately go up to it. Let's see what happens and see what happens when it explodes.
I really want Bastian to be like, ooh, more stones! Reach in. Because that was exactly what was about to happen, and you stopped him by being sensible.
Damn it.
So, Athia, you finished warning everyone. Everyone leans back and waits. And then, yeah, there is this crackling sound, like, to us as players out of character, like a Chinese firecracker. Except it then builds, and that sound redoubles, then there's a whoosh! And then up to the limits, that edge of that crater, there's this deep red-orange fire. It looks like a snarling dragon's face. Erupts into the sky before settling down into just this tree stump with a fire burning in it.
Cool.
Huh.
Now we can examine it.
Yes, let's.
Yeah, can you give me investigation checks, please? It's with disadvantage because it's hard to investigate something that's constantly on fire.
I will assist somebody, so he can.
Turn into a normal investigate check.
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
Wait, this is very pertaining to this nature. Is Sebastian more fireproof now? Because Onyx doesn't burn.
No, he's only got the toughness aspect of it. He's not actually become stone, but he's taken on an aspect similar to it.
No, Onyx. Was it Onyx? No, it was Obsidian.
No, it was onyx.
Oh, what is Onyx? Okay, just making sure. I was trying.
Yeah, it's not granting him any additional resistances besides the armor that it gave him.
Okay. I get out my smithing clothing.
Yeah, onyx.
That's that is heat proof.
Yep, you can pull on your smithing stuff and go for an investigate. There is advantage negating your disadvantage.
Mhm. Okay, so can I get a guidance on this too?
Yeah, sure. Wow, this is a both times I've used guidance this session.
It's fine
What?
though. Actually, you have a 1d4 waiting on your check, like as though a bardic that you can spend from the meal. Would you
Oh,
like to
boy.
roll that 1d4?
1d4.
So that
Hey,
is a
okay.
16. Okay. Yeah, with the 16, you can find that there is something in the base of this tree stump. It looks like though this scorching heat has made it like sink deeper down into the tree stump. It's almost like merged, if you were to imagine it.
Hey,
And it
I guess we
looks
got
like
really long tanks.
this is true. It looks like a large tooth.
Hmm.
A large tooth, you say? Well, let's see if we can pick this motherfucker up and get out my
Sure.
actual smithing tanks.
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
Wonder if that
Oh,
dragon
boy.
I heard about long ago just used this to teethe on.
You heard about a dragon?
No, no luck.
Yes.
That motherfucker is really in there.
20 years
Okay,
or
just-
10 years ago or so, there was all the talk of the city underwater about a great dragon landing somewhere near Northhold that sent shockwaves underwater. It was rather alarming.
Oh, that dragon. Yeah,
way too small.
I don't think this this is from him. It's orders of magnitude way too small.
Could have been a baby, too.
Okay, then I just go
As you're
back.
discussing this, you see
and
Maddie
say,
go, slide away.
Oh, has
"Can
my
I try
strength
again
recovered
if I
yet?
have time?"
I think it has.
You could try again. You
Yeah,
could
it's
also
been
ask someone
days.
way stronger to give it a go.
It should have
Elloe.
recovered by now.
Yeah,
Oh,
should have recovered by now,
she is
Savin.
currently AFK. She said though if the fight starts, a rage thing and do the slashing. But I think she'd happily Hulkamania for you.
Yeah.
I'll give her a grab. Let's see here. Eloise.
with the rage, that's an advantage, so...
That is correct. Ooh, wah.
Oh my snagglepuss.
Right. Okay. So this
Wow.
has been it's resistant
Womp,
to being
womp.
pulled out of the stump. Would anyone else like to give it a go, sword in the stone style?
You know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Why not?
Everyone can take a. Oh my god! All right,
The
don't forget your
fucking
D4.
Noodle arm Madilyn.
Come on, let's see that D4. Can you beat it too? 1 second.
Yes.
Yeah. No point in trying it out. Ooh boy.
Oh my god.
DC was 20, so congratulations.
Madilyn, you just fucking you hike your arms, your sleeves up, you give those tongs a grab. Still feeling good from dinner, and you give it a fucking yank. And maybe those guys loosen it up for you, but regardless, you have claimed the dragon's tooth from the stump. There is a last colonnade of fire, and that is yours. The moment that the tooth is reclaimed from it, the stump crumbles to ash.
Well, very interesting.
You're stronger than
Let's
you look,
see what
Madilyn.
Flexes her noodly guns. There's no bicep.
Just kind of sags.
Oh, she hasn't got bingo wings.
Had no doubts in her. She's a true hero of this party, after all.
Well,
She's a
I'm
savant.
sure
She
we
gets it from her
can
mother.
make that into some fine magic item. Perhaps
If it's not already.
put it on the end of a stick and hit people with it.
It is
Make
a
it into a
reagent,
war
as
pick.
far as you can be concerned from looking this over.
Yeah.
I will add it to your party list.
How big is it?
Forearm.
So you could you could just straight up make it like a short sword out of it. Or like a big knife.
Yeah, it's in your party loot now. Dragon's tooth.
A gladius. A gladius.
Yeah.
That first part of that second sentence interests me a lot. Maybe it makes a sentient weapon.
Some sort of draconic mace, maybe. It could be a flange.
Yeah, so I was just about to suggest the same thing.
Draconic, not dragonic.
Fucking
You
nerd.
foolish dragon.
There's a slight difference.
Yes,
Minuscule,
one's
but
spelled
difference.
properly and one isn't.
Not as well.
Draconic sounds stupid. There's no C in dragon.
Tell that to
Dragonic.
Gary Gygax.
This is in
It
character.
comes
From a moron.
Tell that to Gygair of Gergax, the great wizard who invented the word draconic, long, long ago.
Yes, tell it to Gygric's son.
Ah, yes, Gygrixon, of course.
Wait, Gygax? You mean the mountains of Gygax? I don't believe those is...
Well, either way, come. We have much ground to travel between here and Palefields.
I got distracted by DCL talking about being an anti-vaxxer for Hague mages.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that every now and again.
What?
It's more of him just being his usual self.
You can get antitoxins. They give advantage on saves versus poison and sickness. Wait, from herbalists or mages? This is an important distinction, because if it's from mages, then it means in D&D I count as an anti-vaxxer, and that offends me on so many levels.
I wanted to just say only from mages just to fucking
But
troll
no,
him, but no. It's actually entirely mundane.
It's exactly my point. It's more of him being his usual self.
Okay. Yes, you've claimed a magical reagent on your journey. Congratulations.
Woohoo! I helped.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
the rest of your travel, it continues pretty peacefully. The weather is kind of rainy and dingy, but honestly, that's not too bad considering it keeps the temperature from getting too fucking cold. Got a bit of cloud cover keeping the heat in. Especially as you get closer to the natural underwater, sources of heat from the rivers that go around the, stronghold area. Admittedly, in the case of Sebastian, your knowledge of this area is definitely more under the sea, some might say. You know that the water here is a lot closer to the surface than it is in other places. It makes the land around quite marshy and perfect for rice fields.
Aha.
As it is, though, there's less living space for your kind around here because the water gets a lot murkier around that area as you move deeper inland away from these main river bits.
Of course,
It's
no one
perfectly
wants to
fine for a
live
lot
in
of your
murk.
fish farms, but otherwise, bit limitations for living.
Should pick up some bags of rice while we're here. Haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, this is if you want to get like a fucking travel sack of rice, this is the place to get it.
Yeah. Definitely gonna pick up some rice.
But for now, you arrive at a place called Pale Field, so named for the fact that it has one of the largest of these rice paddies built around it.
Perfect.
Are there any trees here?
Any trees in general? Some. Like, trees shown on this map are indicative of forest land, but, like, there are trees dotted here and about and fucking everywhere.
You always have to be careful. You go near rice paddies and there are trees.
Presumably these guys know enough to take care of all of that. They've been doing it for a very long time.
Just having a flashback.
Yep, it's fine. Everything's fine. They spray the stuff on all the rice to keep it safe. It's orange, I believe.
Oh no!
But yeah, no, this is this place is called the Pale Field, so named for the fact that it is full of these rice paddies, and they do pretty decent trade. They supply the rice, this lovely, nice rice, to Stronghold, Northhold, the Grandest, surrounding smaller little villages. They do quite well. They've especially done well since, like, before, for people in the rest of the other continents of this setting, the only place they could get rice was the Eastern Trade Isles. Now there's another source of it that, for some, it might even be closer. They're in the
Indeed.
central
I would
jungles.
like to get some for our provision.
Yeah, I'll pitch in for like 2 or 3 bags of rice.
Sure. By rice, do you mean like literally like big sacks of it? Like
Yeah,
ballots?
sacks
2 or 3 bags of rice.
Okay, sure. I believe there was a trading weight for rice in the D&D book, so give me a moment. Or at least there's trading weights for some foodstuffs. I can steal one of those.
How many rations does a bag of rice count as?
Probably quite a fucking lot. You already
Well,
have
it-
so much.
I mean,
We can always have
Well,
more.
Kina-
We always need more.
it is non-perishable,
You know,
so
it's very
what?
simple. It depends on the pounds. Because
How many
ounce of
pounds?
rice with ounce... Yes, 1 ounce of rice with ounce of water, becomes 1.5 ounce of food. See? Cooked
Let's
rice.
see. Trade goods. Pounds of... Let's see here. Somewhere between... I'd say like somewhere between the price of like flour and salt. More expensive than wheat because you're going to get it in this one area. Let's see here. It's 3 copper a pound.
Alright, how many pounds do you want to get, guys?
Damn, here's 3 gold. Here's 3 gold.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
That's
12
pounds.
300 copper. So
That's
Oh,
300 pounds. How you can't carry that much rice.
No, yeah, we can't
Your
carry that
your
much.
your magic bag has a limitation in weight as far as it's concerned, and a lot of it's taken up by
Okay,
that forge you're
Here's
carrying.
1 gold.
Okay, 100 pounds of rice. Fine,
Jesus.
you can carry 100.
Oh,
That's
wow.
still a lot.
So do we not have to
so,
worry
but,
about
like-
rations for the rest of the game now?
Yeah, I'll just take it off. Whatever.
No, I'll keep it
No,
on.
no,
You
I mean,
fucking-
like,
you put that back.
it's only
Alright,
150
okay.
rations.
That's
think,
true.
right?
You could get through 150 rations, and some of your rations are perishable. But I'll bracket it off that you've got 150 rations that won't perish.
Alright, so you're adding that to our inventory?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. We're going with like 1 pound is like 1.5 rations or something like that, right?
1 pound of
Or
rice.
1 ounce. Or I don't know.
1 pound of rice is only that. Have you ever cooked
Sorry.
rice before?
I mess up
Yeah,
math.
but
My
this,
math
we're
is
just,
bad.
Yeah, it's not like
There's
just like extrapolation.
Yeah.
No, dragon.
let's see, how many
doesn't really
ounces
count
per
as-
pound?
A
There's 16 ounces.
pound serves like 8 people.
So we have
but
800
I'm
rations.
gonna extrapolate down it like by just a measure of just your fucking adventurers. You're all different sizes, different feasting requirements. I'm gonna say it's like 300 rations worth, non-perishable.
Oh, Jesus Christ, wow.
Woohoo.
There you go. So you have 172 normal rations, 300 pounds non-perishable. Have you taken off the 7 for this full journey?
I did not because I don't want to mess with it, since usually when
And
people
I
try and
will-
mess with it,
While I'm in it, I will take that off.
Yeah.
For you.
Whoever's the quartermaster should have sole control over our rations.
Yes, we should leave that to Kina, but there you go. For now, though, your rations, you have 165 perishable rations and 300 non-perishable. Your current per day requirement is 7, but, like, admittedly, there have been occasions where, at least in Season 1, you had to help, like, a lot of people move, and those rations disappeared hard a lot, very regularly.
yeah.
So, yeah. You have, like, a decent fucking amount, and you can keep a lot of people going in an emergency.
Yeah, that's good to have.
Yep.
So many ration.
Yep. You guys are looking good.
I mean, I always
and
look good.
Palefield appreciate it. Yeah, of course. Palefield appreciate it. Like, a lot of their food doesn't go out in, like, trader sack amounts because they have to keep a store for their actual, like, you know, regular caravans that come through here and the other people that need it. But, yeah, like, you can get away with buying 100 pounds of the stuff. But don't expect to be able to do that regularly. They can't afford to just sell, like, their rice like that when other people have it and they need it. It's
Yeah.
all well and good being adventurous and purchasing it, but, like, the stock is often called for these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Huh? So we can just get this once a year. I think we'll make it for the rest of this year.
I think once a year will be just fine with this much.
Exactly.
I mean-
You've now, what you have done, however, is ensured that, like, their stock for selling to people who just come by is now greatly diminished.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it
also we'll
just
all
means
just be
that-
so sick of rice before too long.
Just
Not
means
really.
they had to
We have
she can charge
a lot
more
of
for it.
side dishes.
It's true. Right, it is lucky that rice is definitely one of those. It's a filler food to go with all of your other stuff.
Mhm.
Like, fuck, I mean,
It's
Stray, I'm
like
sure
the
you're
fish
aware
and
of just
breakfast
how much
sauce.
rice one can consume and just be like, this is a different meal, even though it's also rice in it.
I will tell you that most of what I eat has rice. That Spanish rice is incredibly popular in California.
Yeah.
In my case,
Rice.
I use a lot of Asian rices, so jasmine and basmati, and I
Well,
don't get tired of them.
I get a lot of Asian rice too because again, California. But
Huge Asian.
I have this strong love for Mexican food, and at one point, Merzendi got legitimately mad at me because basically my meals for months at a time would just be different types of burritos.
I mean, that seems like a good way to fuck up your butthole. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I made these myself, and no, they had like actual cooked rice, and it was wheat tortillas and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fairly healthy, and mostly
Yep.
vegetarian because I didn't want to spend money on meat. So it was mostly like beans, rice, stuff like that.
Yeah, still protein filler at
Mhm.
least.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
where are we going after Palefield? Because I think the only thing in Palefield was the rice, right?
Basically, I mean, you could spend. It is a place that you can spend time in and live in. It's a large enough settlement that they've got like inns around here, connections to other people. There is, of course, Stronghold, which is a capital. It's fucking massive, and then there is also New Day, which is a developing village. It's got a reasonable tiefling workforce.
Yeah, let's just
Uh,
carry on
Question,
a
can we
crow's
go
perch.
to Stronghold?
Why?
What for?
The
Shopping?
only reason I'd want to go there is to
You
sell
guys are
some
tapped
great
on
beef.
cash.
Yeah. We
Wow.
are.
Don't we
No,
have great beef parts?
They are tapped on cash.
Well,
I
we
still
aren't making a
have-
detour just for you, so...
Hang
yeah.
on. My only question is, do we have great beef parts left? Because
Yes.
I really would appreciate to trade some of that in for a magic weapon.
Let's see.
Like even a
We-
silver great
yes.
sword
We do have-
means a
Well,
lot
why
of
didn't
things
you do that
we've
in the
fought,
last
I've
place where we
noticed.
had down?
I looked in the last place. There wasn't any weapon like that except for
You could have
a
had one
moon sword, which
made.
was useless.
I'm
It
sure
should
the
be
one could have been
hard to
made,
use.
but you were actually quite low on claws and teeth, which would have been the main part to go into it.
I asked Scow
Well,
about
we
it. She
have a
said we
very
didn't have enough
fancy,
to make a
fiery.
great.
Well, then let's
Very
go
fancy
kill a
fires.
giant fucking Humpty Dumpty, and then we can
Yeah,
sell its
that was
parts.
yeah.
Yes.
You're
there's-
better off making Stronghold your return
Wait.
journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
So
think
we
about
can-
it. If we find the giant head, that means they have giant teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are huge. That
Um,
means you have huge guts.
Yeah.
Any result that would otherwise be awful either becomes I'll put it down to becomes teeth instead.
It's just more teeth.
yeah.
More
God,
teeth.
how fucking
All right.
horrifying.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
wait.
Let's go. Let's go
That
find
brain
it.
was worth a lot too. If
Brain
it's a giant
brain
head.
is identical to heart in cost. It was also worth 500 gold.
All right,
Although
let's-
awful does make good bowstring.
Yes.
well,
Let's
regardless,
go and find it
let's-
then.
Yeah, let's get
Okay.
on with it.
So the next stretch for New Day to Crow's Perch. We'll do this and then probably call it because I'll want some time to set that great beast up because I assume you guys are going to, when you
Mhm.
reach Crow's Perch, go hunting
Yeah.
for Elven Ruins and great beasts to murder.
Yep.
Yeah. Now.
So yeah, that stuff I need prep for. So but
Yeah.
we will get these journeys out of the way.
You know what's the downside of this session? We'll end up like 1 EXP away from leveling.
Did make it. Well, Elloe made a new ally or last.
But I mean, she's not gonna be lasting anything because she's gonna fucking disappear. in a
Yeah,
few
sadly,
days.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna gradually. I mean, she'll
I
be
thought
around
that
for.
would be within like like she said gradually, and for an immortal, doesn't that mean? Oh yeah, like 200 years later. All right.
She's speaking to like semi-mortals. For the real talk, it's gonna be like a couple years.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna go back.
Basically, she's gonna be spending like a year as a few character levels at a time.
She's just de-leveling slowly, and when she hits level 0, she's
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when she hits
Wow.
level 0, she's gone. Like, yeah, she's right now still really powerful, and then as years pass, as her power level is spent out, then she fades out.
Who? Who's this?
the bard.
The
elf.
elf individual.
Oh.
The,
We're gonna
ruins.
be an ally for a little bit.
Yeah, she's still
Still
an
count.
ally, I suppose.
Yeah.
Regardless, sorry. Let's get these rolls. Delicious sesame and California rolls.
All right then. Stray, you're assisting me again.
Roadhead.
All right, 12. Not
I think
great.
I got advantage, I think.
Yep.
So we don't break an axle. Good.
So that's 12 inches. So
Don't crack a wheel. All right,
and
no.
yeah,
What's the name?
cool. And again, you qualify for cooking. Cool. Wow, shit. Okay, so land vehicles 10, navigation 10. Next time you travel through the area, you'll have advantage. The duration is reduced by 25%. Easy peasy. Cartographer 21. Ignore the speed penalties, which is good. There's a lot of marshy land around here. Quarter mastery. You ignore your first ranks of exhaustion. You aren't going to acquire any on this journey, thankfully. Mostly because you guys can cheat. So even if I rolled the meanest weather that can occur over the few days, you can... Actually, that's only for like however many miles. Give me a moment. Let's find out if the weather's going to fuck you.
I mean, if need be, I can change the weather in like 10 to 40 minutes.
I did actually... It's actually extra misery.
Hold on a minute.
It doesn't matter, though. You ignore the first rank of exhaustion you'd get for it.
Okay.
That, and again, like, that control weather is has a range to it. And you would,
I mean-
since it's during a travel, you would travel out of that range.
I mean,
5
we could
miles
just
is
spend
pretty
a
big.
day just plopping down, just nah,
That's fine.
eye of the
Good
storm.
point.
And then cooking with a 20. You gain advantage on your next save that you make. It doesn't stack with future cooking rolls.
Neat.
Your bardic, everyone who didn't spend it on the tree, I mean, you have it back again. So you're all 1d4 bardic again. So I'd like you guys to make a note of that. Because you'll arrive in Crow's Perch with that. Otherwise, it is... about 2 days of journeying, so 14 rations.
All right, I will mark that.
14.
Oh, Keen's mark it.
Oh, yeah.
7.
I
Yeah,
know.
you
I know.
reduced
I
the
know.
requirements by 50. Yeah. Excellent, Gerb. And then you will arrive in Crow's Patch. It should be a nice place.
Yeah, should
There'll
be.
be some fey people around. There'll be like 1 or 2 werehawks at the least. Probably some tiefling. And then like a bunch of humies. Before we close this session then, has anyone got any questions, stuff they'd like to ask or have answered, yada yada yada?
Is there a safe place to hide because of giant fucking murder birds?
No, these birdies are sweeties. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
They're
I mean,
sweet.
the werehawks are very, very rarely ever like actually hawk, like full-sized hawks unless they're up and asleep somewhere. You're more likely to see people who look like...
And they're also elves, so they're super slutty.
They look generally quite a lot like that.
See? Super slutty.
Okay, so when you were saying hawk people and like werehawks, it'd be like,
Yeah,
Maddie doesn't really like.
Large,
birds.
large predator birds flying overhead. Yeah, they probably do make the squeaklings quite nervous, but only if they're hawked up. Most of the time, they're going to be walking around being elves because they like having thumbs.
Thumbs are fun.
Thumbs are
Let me
super
tell you.
useful.
They're super
Having thumbs
useful.
are pretty great.
Yeah.
I do like having thumbs.
Yeah.
Would you like having a thumb up
to
your
go into the
ass?
ruins over
I mean, they're elves. They love
I
having thumb in
mean,
their
Yeah.
ass.
People
Don't
love that.
threaten me with a good time.
Alright, well, anyway, let's do XP
How do you know it's
then.
a threat?
Yep.
Yeah,
Two
XP sounds
EXP.
How
good
do you
to
know it's a
me.
threat and not a proposition?
Excellent. All right, so exploring your interesting location. You've ventured. You've seen the tree. You've made it through Pale Field, which it's new for you. New and interesting truth about the world.
Yes.
Go on, name them.
All right. Well, the fact that enchantments don't work, can't have 2 enchantments on one item because balance, but more because of like it disrupts their entire balancing of it.
Yeah, balance, quote unquote, literally, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
Also,
crowbar
there's
in
a
there, I
Humpty
suppose.
Dumpty man running around somewhere out here.
Yeah,
That's
the elf
right.
bard had a husband.
yeah. The old bard did have, in fact, have
was
a husband.
powerful bard himself.
Yeah, they used
Hold
up.
on.
They maxed out their attunement slots with legendary items because, of course, they did.
As adventurers tend to do, yeah.
Yeah, as they should.
Alright.
New ally, lasting enemy. Yeah, Elloe is scored in that elf. Should you come across them again, I'm sure they'll be happy to try and throw bardic lore at it.
All right. Yeah.
Advance or complete a quest.
No.
Yeah, you're continuing to
Yeah.
advance on your quest towards the thingy piece.
Wait a minute,
and
you
did
said that doesn't
actually
count.
And you, pardon, sorry?
You said just like geographically moving towards places doesn't count.
Yeah, that is true, but at the same time, like, you've actually done research to get to actually find it. You
Yeah.
sat down and you did your tests.
Yeah, that's true. We did.
I do mean advance more than just the direction.
I guess we did that. That's true.
Yeah, we did do some research. Luckily, me and you
I
did.
thought it was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
And direct, like, neutral. No, you haven't neutralized any threats this time around.
Well, that means we're exactly at 45, so ping.
Yeah.
Shit! Congratulations. Your next threshold becomes 70, and you guys level up. Congratulations.
Woohoo.
Nice. I finally get my subclass.
Excellent.
And I now have 18 armor class.
Sick.
Let's see what horrible broken shit I
Congratulations.
get as a mystic.
Oh, wait, I can become a level 4? Right.
Yeah.
Now the cool shit happens.
Yeah.
It's the case for a lot of the classes. Unless
Isn't
you're clerics,
level 4
Become more
and
powerful.
ability score enhancement?
It is. Yes.
I was wait. We hit level 4.
Yep, we hit level 4.
Ability
I'm
score
gonna
enhancement.
go ahead and bang that into.
We
Dex.
slam
I was
them at the same.
super tempted to just keep going down my strength, but then I realized my dexterity and constitution were both odd numbers, and I would not only increase my AC but also increase all saves that require dexterity or saves and checks that require dexterity or
Yeah,
Now
those
I
are pretty
have
big ones.
16
I
strength
believe
and
Keena's in a
16
similar boat of having odd dex, odd con.
I now have 16 strength and 16 constitution.
Let's see here. Add this to proficiency.
Am I right, Keena? You're odd dex, odd con as well, aren't you?
Did we ban feats for this game?
No, the only feat that is banned is lucky.
I
Okay,
have.
good.
Oh,
I
and
have
God,
odd.
what's the other one? Fucking tunnel fighter because I think it's stupid and shit.
I have odd dex and odd intelligence.
But what about the DCL's speedy one?
Mobility. I don't ban it, but I also don't expect any of you guys to pick it because you're not lame
Yeah.
Hell no. It's
or
dumb.
monks.
This is
I
this
mean,
is
I
good.
could,
This is
but-
good. Starting at 4th level, you can replace your proficiency in Wisdom saving throws whenever you finish a short or long rest, and then I get any other saving throw proficiency I want. Thanks, game.
I got a
Just
cool
swap
thing.
wisdom out for something else.
Yeah, let's just pop that out for Constitution or something, actually, or Dexterity. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So now, I can give people bardic inspiration in the middle of battle. It can make their attacks better and give them more AC.
Yeah, my cool stuff doesn't. I only get the ability score enhancement. The cool stuff begins at next level for me, which is increased movement speed and 2 attack.
So,
Yeah. Do you increase travel?
No, sadly, that is 8th level. 8th level, I will take on the Totem of the Elk, and all travel will be double.
Which is pretty
Are you
sick.
sure
I
it's
get expertise.
not
Is it
6?
Is it 6? Is it
I
really
think
that
it's
soon?
6. I think it's 6.
Okay, let me look it up.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
6.
I think it's 3, 6, and 9.
I could get
There.
better dex and intelligence, or I could make my wisdom even higher and have higher spell DC and slightly stronger healing.
I want a feat that
That is
improves
tough-
my.
that is a tough call.
Or I could get the like, what is it? What feat is it? The medic feat?
Nah, I don't think that's going to be super good for us. We have plenty of healing to go around.
That's
Except
true.
there is a flaw that out of combat Kina doesn't cast magic to heal and will only use the
That's true.
medicine thing.
you're right, it is 6, but after that, it's 14.
Persuasion Arcana.
Uh-huh.
It's true. I did take that flaw. Put that flaw in. Now where is that? Is it the healer feat? It's the healer feat. That's
So let's just not get more than 10 companions, alright? We'll be.
Alright, in the meantime, for those of you watching or on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you tonight for Merzenhammer, where we probably assassinate Carl Franz, and it'll be great.
Let's
See you
here.
guys then.